Good morning, everyone. Good morning. You know, the most important part of the release of Ureli Prime to me is that DE has brought back toxic early 2000s white girl music. Um, so that was pretty hype. But good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a nice, whatever it is, wherever you are. What's Ambien? It's a sleep medication that makes people do crazy shit. It's pretty funny. Unfortunately, our Ambien these days sucks because the mods have no sense of humor, but it was really funny. Brought back? Yeah. I don't feel like I hear this kind of music anymore, at least, like, not, like, on radios and stuff. But, yes, this is Wave Rider, which is the theme for Ureli Prime. I hate that I actually like this song, because, like I said, it's toxic, like, early 2000s toxic white girl music. For like 2 years? Damn. That makes you go crazy? Yeah, that's what seems to be the case from these Reddit screenshots. Bread time. This shit is so fucking funny. For the bit with Gloom as a subsume. It's just a meme. There is an emote in my Discord called Brozyme Ketamine that's just Gloom. It's not actual beef. We're just fucking around here. I don't have actual beef with that many YouTubers. I have my in-game audio. Oh, right. My fucking, my shit's broken right now. There's a really cool bug in Windows where if you shut your second monitor off and then turn it back on, your taskbar breaks. So that's cool. Anyways, so today's live reaction has been provided by my brother Hunter. This is an actual picture of my dog. I've been double D&D checked. Who? Not the. We can't start the stream with Kuva Jockey already. You know, this Daggett looks like it goes pretty hard. Hold on, let me get my chat into a spot where I can actually see it correctly. I know it's been a little bit. My apologies for that. Some of you probably saw the community tab post. Fuck, sorry. I am drinking a fountain soda, and it is not sitting nicely with me. Anyways, some of you probably saw the community tab post, but I've been primarily busy with the Venus video. It's become a much bigger project than even I anticipated. I'm just going to catch up a little bit. This early. Is GTA 6 getting released early as well? Nope, we're not that lucky. I vote you start beef with Nova Umbral. I talk with Nova sometimes. I don't think I'll be starting beef with Nova, but it's more my brain is turning off kind of hallucinations. Dog. Cool Mom has arrived already. The stream has been live for just under 6 minutes, and we already have one of the cool kids. I actually do kind of want to talk about just, you know what, here. This is, you guys get your kind of, you get your simulacrum moment. We're going to pop over there. I kind of want to talk about the new stuff and talk about the aneurysm I've been suffering lately as well. I've been here the whole time. Oh, you know, I guess I forgot that you're cool girl foe now, Robin. I'm just so used to you being Robin. I don't even, like, when I see your profile picture, I don't even actually process your name. I just know it's you. Is that your real mom? No. Okay, so Cool Kids stream lore, for those who weren't present for this, a coworker of mine made a joke account called CoolDad369 to mess with me, and that started a cascade of like 20 different Cool Blank 369 accounts appearing in my chat. And so now they still occasionally show up to torment me, but that's besides the point. You know, don't worry about it. So when in regards to sort of the Prime access, I have a few things I kind of want to talk about. Let me go to this loadout so I can grab my regular Daikyu and Compressa. So when it comes to the Prime access itself, I actually think that overall it's a very good one. Ureli herself is kind of like the sort of standard for a Prime in terms of, if you can see it down here, her statistical buffs aren't great. I think the shield buff is decent because that gives her more shield, duration, shield gate duration. But if you're abusing shield gating, then it's not really going to be that helpful, I guess, if you're using the the mod catalyzing shields. So Ureli herself, I don't feel like is like a crazy upgrade, but that's not why you get her. It's because she looks fucking cool, okay? This is a premium skin. Let's not kid ourselves here. Um, Daikyu is kind of in a similar circumstance where its buffs weren't massive. It's you can see the critical chance went up and the status chance went up a little bit, and then the crit multiplier went up and the damage went up. The main thing that's really different about Daikyu is you probably noticed you can quick shot it now. For those who don't use Daikyu, normally you had to fully charge it, but now it is quick shotable. I don't think I'll ever actually use this. I just think it's kind of funny that it does. The thing, though, you know, we'll talk about this in a second. Compressa was actually a really big buff. If you look down here, it got a much better critical chance and an even better status chance. The critical chance is actually really big, because of the fact that, you know, Ureli's passive actually gives her critical chance, and for the longest time it was really weird that Compressa basically didn't interact with Ureli's passive because the crit chance was too low. But now Ureli can actually take advantage of it. Like if we'll spawn these guys in. We'll pause AI. That is the maximum amount, okay? So, like, if you combine it with, say, for example, you know, throw out some of your bubbles for the bonus damage, and then you group them all up. I don't have any Cascadia Flare stacks, but yeah, it's really strong as a crit weapon, which is really nice. Like, it feels like a less of just, like, a strict primer and more of, like, a proper weapon now. Now, here's my thing with Daikyu. Daikyu was always a good weapon. But there's this perception in the Warframe community that weapons like Daikyu are bad because they're not AoE. You might be noticing something as I'm talking about this. You see how I'm killing things in an AoE while I'm going on about how people say that it's bad because it's not an AoE weapon? This rant is sponsored by the Warframe subreddit, because Nitro sent me a post of someone hitting, like, fucking crazy damage numbers on Daikyu. It was, like, 163 million or something. And the comments were all, like, too bad Daikyu's not a viable weapon because it's not AoE. And I'm just like, do they, like, blast damage, gas damage, collective curse? Like, what are you talking about? If you want, like... If you want to be able to fucking kill enemies in a group, you just put blast on it. And if that's not enough for you, you can just do this. Like, what's the fucking problem here? I don't understand, dude. Like, blast damage was added, in part, I feel like, to give single target weapons like the Daikyu, an opportunity to kill things in a radius, right? Like, if you look at this, I mentioned, yeah, the status chance is a fucking whopping 50% at base. Crit chance is 40. So, you can spec into Blast. In fact, my Daikyu build, this is basically just copied from my regular Daikyu, but I'm using primed cryo rounds to try and proc Blast as often as possible. I should mention as well, it is absolutely a viable route to not take Deadhead and to use Sharp Shot and then have your base damage come from something else. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Sharp Shot might actually be more damage, but the headshot multipliers are multiplicative if they're from different sources. The point I'm trying to make here is with this kind of status chance, I have, on any given shot, an 83% chance to proc Blast. So here's something important about Blast. I don't know if it says that. Yeah, it does say this in the description, kind of. So you might see... It says Blast deals 30% of base damage after 1.5 seconds as an explosion at 10 stacks, or on death, stacks deal their damage simultaneously to enemies within 5 meters while staggering them. There is a very important thing that is left out of this description, according to the wiki at least. If you reach 10 stacks or the enemy dies and the stacks get consumed early that way, it goes from 30% of base damage per stack to 300%. So because Daikyu hits enemies, you know, so incredibly hard, the Blast proc deals an assload of damage. Enough to easily kill enemies in groups if you're hitting enemies in the head. So that's your cool kid rant for today. I don't know. I just find it really annoying. On death, it acts like it maxes stacks. Effectively, yes. It was honestly a really clever measure built into Blast to make it work on a... Like, to make it work for rapid-fire and hard-hitting weapons like this, where you're able to, you know, on a rapid-fire weapon, you can constantly hit the maximum stat count, and that will give you a lot of damage, or on a weapon like Daikyu, the one proc is enough because of the insane damage and the fact that it kills. How's gas on it? I assume worse than blast. So the tricky thing with gas is you want very particular control over your proc count for gas to really be effective. So like on Daikyu, you can run gas, but the tricky thing is, so blast has a radius of 5 meters, like I mentioned. Gas, the radius, this might be a little bit annoying to swap out. You know what? Nah, actually, it'll be fine. So I don't know if it'll say this in the description. Yeah, so you see here it says gas produces gas clouds that deal damage to all enemies within a 3-meter radius for a short duration. So that radius starts at 3 meters and will eventually, with more procs, go up to 6 meters at 10 stacks. The thing is, because you can't go over 10 stacks, you want to try and get as close to 10 as possible without going over it, because if you go over 10 stacks with gas, it'll replace your oldest procs with new ones, which can lower your damage if they like aren't a crit or something like that. So the trick, or the issue with it, at least to me on Daikyu, is typically you're able to kill things in one shot. So you're only going to be left with that minimum size 3-meter gas cloud. It will linger for, you know, 6 seconds, which definitely can be helpful. But I personally find the additional 2-meter radius of blast to be more helpful. So as far as I'm aware, I don't believe Firestorm affects the proc range for those types of things. Doesn't know what's going on. Just a small Warframe Discord servers. Yeah, like, I left the Warframe subreddit many years ago now for an event that you all probably remember if you've been playing the game for a bit. That was Angels of the Zariman's release. When that update came out, I just got so fed up with the Warframe subreddit. In particular, many people here probably remember the absolute travesty that was the Angels of the Zariman is the last straw post. When that was posted and it received a bunch of support, despite being rage-inducingly bad faith, I just left. I couldn't do it anymore. And so, these days, if I see something on the Warframe subreddit, it's because someone sends it to me. Also, for primary crux, I feel like Daikyu shoots slow enough, it's probably not worth it. The ammo efficiency, I don't think will really do much for you, all things considered, especially if you have a Malcolm Daikyu target acquired, because it gives you a chance to pick up your arrows. And then the status chance, while definitely helpful, I don't know. Personally, I would take the, something like Deadhead. What's your verdict on Urelli Prime? I already thought Urelli was a good frame. Her Prime is effectively just a premium skin, but it's the same, you know, same as Urelli, I guess, in that regard. I'm just trying to catch up a little bit. Does Artemis Bow still not explode on weak points that aren't head? For the augment, no, it doesn't, but I made a video talking about this. I actually haven't adjusted my Ivara build pretty much at all, I don't think, for Concentrated Arrow, because it did get changed. Now it's able to proc status effects, which will be a pretty big thing for me to work around. Because they also made it so that actually fully charging it matters, because you get more crit chance when you fully charge it. But personally, I actually like that. Like, I feel like for, I don't know, like, okay, let me kind of explain my thought process here. If I was able to just do something like this and then shoot the ground or shoot this guy's foot and they all die, I just don't think that would be fun. I feel like having to aim for their head is a lot more rewarding, because I know I actually have to, like, land a skill shot. Oh, hold on. Now I actually have a stack of sharp shot. These guys are all flinching, though, so it's harder to hit them. But I feel like having to go for the head makes it more fun. Oh, right, I wasn't cloaked. That'll hurt my stuff. Will you deliver a eulogy for me when the Valkyr nerf drops? I've said this before and I'll say it again. I'm just not going to make any comments about Valkyr until the rework actually comes out. I'm not passing judgment on something that hasn't released. That's without Sharp Shot, even. I just realized I wasn't proccing, like, Spectral Serration and whatnot. Starts to fall off in the late game. I personally disagree that it falls off in the late game. Daikyu Prime hits like a fucking truck, and even the original one still did. in the middle of me being away from the game. Okay, you know, this is actually kind of surprising to hear. Like, for the longest time, my chat and I could bond over our shared trauma of the existence of the Angels of the Zariman era Warframe subreddit. The fact that people here are here that don't remember it, this is probably what it's like when a teacher is teaching a class that doesn't remember 9/11, dude. Okay, so let me explain a little bit for those for those of you who weren't here during Angels, right? So when Angels of the Zariman released, it was the first major update that came out under DE's new leadership, so like headed by Rebecca and whatnot. We didn't know this at the time, by the way. It wasn't announced until TennoCon that that was the case. But Angels of the Zariman released in a very, very buggy state. Like, I won't defend it on those grounds. It was pretty broken on launch. The other things that were issues with it for a lot of the community, though, is Eximus units got their rework, which is when Overguard was introduced. Extremely unpopular mechanic to this day. And then the other major thing was the Operator, like the Focus School rework happened, which was also extremely unpopular at the time. Like, Void Sling had, you know, you couldn't do it directionally. It was super slow on release. Operators were incredibly fragile. They didn't buff their defensive stats basically at all. Transference delay was a bug in the game, where if you entered your Operator, you couldn't move back to your Warframe based on delay, which was really frustrating. I don't know, people were getting stuck in the Zariman elevator, missions were constantly, like, breaking and desyncing, all that kind of stuff. So, the update had its problems. People also found the quest too hard, which I think means they fucking suck at the game, but that's besides the point. So, DE did a lot of stuff to fix the update as best they could, up through Echoes of the Zariman. Like, you know, they made Void Sling directional, made it way faster, gave operators shields, made operators base armor and health much better. Overguard across the board was halved on all units that it affected. There's a lot of stuff that they did to try and improve the mistakes they made in that update, aside from, like, the bug fixes and stuff. But here's the thing. So, have you guys ever noticed this on the internet? That when there's a bad thing happening, people feel the need to lie about how bad it is, despite it already being bad. You guys know what I'm talking about? Because this started to happen on the Warframe subreddit. Like, people would just start fucking lying about how bad the update was. So I would spend a lot of time on my streams. I'd have, like, an hour block every stream of just, debunking misinformation that people had heard from the Warframe subreddit and the forums. Like, a very common misconception at the time was that Eximus units could shoot Limbo through the rift. This has never been true. It was not true on release. It is not true now. They can't shoot him when they're in the rift at all unless he doesn't have stasis active. Like, this was never true, and yet there were multiple times on streams where I had to tell people that because people kept saying that it was. Another very common misconception, or, like, thing that people had said at the time, Wukong's clone wouldn't attack enemies with Overguard. Also untrue. They said overguarded units would target invisible Warframes. That was also not true. And on and on and on. There was so much shit like that that people did. The main crux of it, in regards to the subreddit in particular, was the release of a very infamous post. Also, yes, Limbo does have a projectile limit, and they can collapse his rift, but you basically have to let it happen. Like, I feel like you have to be in a pretty simulated environment for that to actually go that way, all things considered. But in regards to the subreddit, there was a very infamous post just called Angels of the Zariman is the Last Straw. And if you read through it, all I've got to say is, like, prepare to get angry, because people very widely agreed with it at the time, but it was genuinely, like, the most condescending, bad faith, fucking, like, I don't even know how to put it. Just the entire post just reeked of elitism, I guess, and, like, knowing the game better than the developers did, and talking down to them like they were children, and reading it was just irritating. And people rallied behind that post. It was incredibly successful at the time. And at that point, I was like, dude, I can't do this shit anymore. Like, this community is acting like children over this update. Like, DE doesn't have a track record of fixing these things. And they did. Like I said, eventually, they worked out a lot of the problems with it. Like, nowadays, some people will occasionally, you know, be like, oh, I miss Void Sling, or a Void Dash over Void Sling, and that's completely fair. But I feel like the update overall is now in, like, a fine place. The content of the update, rather. And I don't think we've seen a controversy that big ever since. Like, there have been controversies ever since, right? One of the big ones, some of you might remember this more because it was only about a year ago, the Dante nerf. That fucking went over poorly.
Yeah.
Then again, I do think they messed with the community expectations there, because Rebecca said on a dev short they were going to do a small adjustment, and then they nerfed the shit out of him.
They
But
fucking massacred him.
even then, I think that Dante is actually better post-nerf overall, and yet people just continue to shit on him to this day because he got nerfed, and they just never kept up with the fact that they fixed it. They also did a lot of other really valuable stuff in response to that, like they improved line of sight abilities over like across the board, which was a huge buff to like 20 different Warframes. Chroma can build Vex armor without taking damage now, which is huge. They made it so that rage effects were able to still generate energy if your overguard was granted by another player, so Nidus and Inaros would basically get the best of both worlds if they had a Dante on their team or something. There were a lot of great things that ultimately resulted from the Dante nerf, kind of collaterally. And then, obviously, the Valkyrie rework is kind of the ongoing, like, hatred circle jerk, but I'm not going to weigh in on that. I will craft my opinion on the, Valkyrie rework once it actually releases. I'm not passing judgment on something that's not come out. Also, yes, if you want to benefit from Rage and Hunter Adrenaline on like a Naros or Nidus or, whoever, the Overguard has to be from another player. Important thing to note, Dante Spectres that would give you Overguard if you spawned them count as your abilities, so that will not work. It has to be from another player. But your fish trip looks great, thank you. I kind of stole the idea from a Warframe runway post, and then, did with it what I wanted to. But yeah, so there is kind of the rundown for those stuff. For that stuff. Like I've mentioned this before, I try to remain relatively positive on this channel. I feel like negativity is incredibly draining, and I just don't really want to interface with it most of the time. Like, I'm not going to be the kind of person who, gets on my knees, so to speak, whenever DE releases some fucking, like, broken-ass dog shit update. We all had the collective fun on my stream of experiencing when the first reset of Tech Rock Encore happened, and the whole game was completely unplayable for half an hour. But I think that people just have this awful tendency to blow things so far out of proportion, and it's just not fun to interact. Like, the Valkyrie rework stuff, I've just ignored completely. I don't want to fucking deal with it. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I play the game to have fun. I think this should be an environment for having fun, and, like, my YouTube channel ultimately is supposed to be an outlet for my passion about things, primarily this game, and I don't want to get bogged down and, like, talking shit about it. I feel like as well, because like some people, I feel like I'm kind of ranting enough that the chat's just being ignored, so I'm sorry about that. But I've had people on a few of my videos comment that like I'm contributing to the negativity problem, and I just kind of find that frustrating, because if you look, I have about 80 videos I think on this channel, and only 3 of them are critical of the game, right? It's DE doesn't understand Overguard, the sequel to that video, and why do new players quit? And I also think that some people don't understand that being critical of something doesn't mean you don't like it. I criticize Warframe because I want it to improve, not because I hate it. And that should be an obvious difference. But I think it's important that, or I think it's important to recognize that, but it's also obvious that some people refuse to. Like, you can't criticize Warframe to some people at all. And it's like, dude, I've put almost 10,000 hours in this game. I've been playing since 2014. Like, I've put a lot of investment into Warframe, and whenever I criticize it, that's from a place of wanting it to be better because I understand it so much. I'm not going to act like I am the best, Warframe player around. That's not true at all. But I feel like I have a high enough level of understanding that I can at least, weigh in on those types of things. And I don't understand the kind of false dichotomy that gets created of like, well, either you love the game and never say anything bad about it, or you hate the game and can't stop talking shit about it. Which is just kind of bullshit. Let me try and catch up on the chat a bit, considering the fact that I've just been ranting for a while. People cried about it. Oh, for the armor thing? Yeah, I think it's been better for the game overall, actually. Only glazing? True. It's the devil to those people. Yeah, some people just refuse to accept that there are ways to survive that aren't getting shot. And, like, I made a whole video about how damage reduction is actually pretty good. But some people, I don't know. Some people are weird like that, I guess. Also, I don't think Ivara was nerfed. I haven't messed with my build for her too much, but it seems like Ivara is still more than capable. I think the main thing in terms of it getting nerfed is that it now has a 5-meter check, where outside of 5 meters, line of sight kicks in, which, don't get me wrong, is pretty cringe. Actually, let me spawn some Exogokstat officers, just to kind of get an idea. But I don't feel like she's by any stretch bad. This is obviously with no walls involved, but let me, yeah, build up Sharp Shot, because it's an additional multiplier. I'm not getting a lot of slash procs. I actually wonder if Acuity affects the explosion now, because that was bugged for a while. I'll have to mess with this more at some point, I guess, and get back to everyone about that. Let me just go back to my typical Ureli loadout. Is Fish Jenga doing well? I still haven't even progressed it, I'm gonna be honest. Start making macaroni. Actually help the game become better. I'm gonna be honest, I disagree. I think there is such a thing as destructive criticism. Like, some people will share criticism that isn't for the intention of making the game better. It's because they want to tear it down because they're angry or they don't like it. And I think that can be harmful. Like, hi, little meat. Oh god, cool Lich 369. Like, let me put it this way in regards to, like, destructive criticism. I actually kind of have, like, a personal experience with this as well, but to be honest, if I... Also, just so I don't forget to answer this, favorite weapon you put primary crux on? Easily the AX-52. So, in regards to, like, positive versus, like, or constructive versus destructive criticism, I feel like I could not develop this game, because the Warframe community is so full of destructive criticism, where people will melt down over the smallest shit that doesn't even matter. And I also think that some people, like, every video game has a dedicated community of haters, and I don't know why that's the case, but with Warframe being free-to-play, it has a lot of haters, because there are people that just bounced off the game, and that's fine, but then they devote their lives to hating it for some fucking reason. I don't know if they feel, like, robbed of the time they invested into it, or what the fuck happened, but some people have this tendency to just, like, freak the fuck out over, the game. And I learned that the hard way with the Why Do New Players Quit video, because the comment section on that was absolutely horrendous. It was fucking caustic to the point I had to shut that shit down. So I think that, like, in those examples, you can have people who are levying criticism that is destructive, or I think that they can, like, criticism can be presented that's supposed to be constructive, but it's presented in a destructive manner. Like, let me put it like this. Has anyone here had an experience where someone gave you feedback about something and you knew they were right, but the way they told you that feedback made you so mad you didn't want to implement it? Does anyone here know what I'm talking about? Because I've personally experienced that, and I feel like if I was a game developer, I'd experience that constantly, because sometimes you'll receive criticisms that are correct, but you don't want to implement them because the person that told you them did it in a way that was so condescending and rude you don't want to listen to them. Like, this was actually in regards to the, I think it was, yeah, the Overguard video, the first one. So a criticism I had received a few comments on was the fact that I had used the term schizophrenic like 3 or 4 times in that video in regards to describing the video itself. And some people told me they didn't like that, but almost every single person that told me that did it in an incredibly, like, condescending and combative manner, where they would, like, talk down to me for being ableist and things like that. And to be honest, I didn't engage with their criticism because it pissed me off. But all it took was one person who actually was willing to be nice about it and elaborate their thought process on why they didn't think I should do it to sway my opinion. Like, ever since then, I've made a conceited effort to not use language like that in my videos anymore. Because one person, out of, like, 4 or 5 before him that were dicks about it, explained it from, you know, a position that was on equal footing with me. They didn't treat me like I was a piece of shit for doing it, or that I was, like, incapable of understanding what they were talking about. And it was like, well, shit, like, now that this person has actually put it in a way that I can... Like, I don't get so emotional, I shut the criticism out immediately on, like, an emotional level. I can actually understand what their problem is and what I should do to fix it. Considering the fact that, like, the people before me that had been talking down to me and calling me names and shit like that, or before that guy, I didn't I didn't know how to engage with their criticism other than getting mad because they were being dicks to me, and like the actual content of what they were saying, I couldn't process it. I even talked to Sabuchi about it. Like, am I being a dick here? Like, I don't know how to engage with this. And Sabuchi himself just told me to reply to people saying I'm in your pipes. So obviously Sab's just taking the piss. But like I said, it took one comment to actually explain that to me in a way that was not rude for me to finally get it. And I feel like as a game developer, you probably experience similar things, right? Where like a criticism that is earnest is presented in a way that is not reductive, then you're probably much more willing to engage with it. But the vast majority of criticism that you see in the Warframe community, even if valid, is really reductive. Average Sab reply, yeah, pretty much. Live Sab reaction for the stream, it's literally the stream to use it. I wanted to use this one of my dog. I'll enter your pipes if you want me to. I will pour lye right down every fucking drain in my house. Desensitize people to being a dick. I do think that people on the internet, like, anonymity boldens people, right? And there's no face-to-face interaction and no real consequences a lot of the time for being mean. So, like, there's such a level of detachment that it's okay to be mean to people on the internet. I've talked about this before, kind of, but, like, there's this mentality that because it's an inevitability that you will deal with dicks on the internet, some people take that as a pass to be a dick on the internet, and that's not fair at all. I think this was something I kind of talked about more in depth after the fallout of the new player experience video, but, like, yeah, I make YouTube videos, so people are going to comment on the stuff I make, and some people are going to be rude, and that's just an inevitability. But the fact that that inevitability exists does not make being a dick permissible, you know what I mean? Like, just because it will happen regardless of your behavior doesn't mean you should contribute to the problem. But some people take it as permission to contribute to the problem, and that's just shitty. Like, I'm still a person. The people who made the game, you know, they're people. People make this game. People make the content that you watch. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I don't think I ever actually mentioned that you're here.
I guess you could say AI now.
I just realized I don't think you've said like a single thing for like, how long has the stream been running for? 34 minutes? I don't think the audience has heard you a single time up until now. I just completely forgot to mention that you were here.
My mic probably wasn't working for like a good 10 minutes or so because I was just going like yags and shit, but like
I've been hearing Nitro. Maybe I've just been so locked in I haven't noticed.
I mean, I've been
anyways,
voice too, but like, you know,
the point I guess that I'm trying to make is that like people make things on the internet, and even because you can't see the direct consequences of your shitty behavior doesn't mean your behavior's not shitty. Let me put it that way. He's spoken a few times. Okay, yeah, I think I was just too locked in on the game to realize.
It happens.
Dear Horsewife, than you do. I'm going on my autistic rant. You're not playing correctly. Yeah, like, it's an interesting dichotomy, right? Where, like, there are people who feel like if you play anything that could even be perceived as meta, you should just get fucking executed. Like, you should be lined up and, you know, shot. Whereas some people feel like if you're not playing something meta, then you might as well not be in their lobby, period. Which, I don't get either extreme. Like, hey, there are things in Warframe that are meta that I use because I think they're fun. Like, the Latron Prime Incarnon. The Latron Prime Incarnon is fucking broken. Like, let's not kid ourselves. But I still think it's fun, so I'm still gonna use it. And conversely, I've always been a fan of Boom Bow Ivara. Is Boom Bow Ivara meta? Fuck no. But I think she's fun. I don't understand why anything other than fun is, like, a priority, I guess, for people. Also, in regards to my Daiku, I actually wonder how it'll perform against enemies with this much armor. I don't think it will perform great, because the Gokstat officers are so strong. I also have no base damage till I kill someone. Oh, my cat's about to fucking heat inherit my way right out of this situation. There we go. If I build up my base damage, we're going to perform better. We're getting there. Yeah, that's enough to crumple them even with their armor. Well, except for that guy, he just ignored it, but that's besides the point. Thoughts on the new Nightwave augments? They look good, but I can't really make a judgment till I get my hands on them. snapshot looks like to me. So I'm currently using Deadhead for base damage because I don't have any other base damage. Something I do think you could do, though, is drop Hammer Shot or maybe even, like, primed Cryo rounds. This is for waiting. Like, I want to make this clear. Blast procs do not increase in damage with elemental mods. This is just to proc it more consistently. But I think that if you were to put your base damage somewhere in here, Sharp Shot would probably be better. In fact, I might be able to... Here, let's do a bit of workshopping. Live on stream, we'll do a bit of workshopping. I'm gonna shuffle some things around. We're gonna take that away. We'll put on... I don't have the... What is it? It's rhyme rounds. What am I typing? Just because I don't have the room, we're gonna shuffle some stuff around a little bit. I want my base damage. Let's take Sharp Shot. We'll see how this performs. My cat's probably gonna fuck everything up again, actually. Hold on, I gotta neuter him real quick. Okay. Sharp Shot's a multiplier. It's an incredibly good incredibly good for that reason. You know, the damage is actually not as... Like, it's definitely higher. We're hitting about 1.6 instead of 1.3. The explosion's hitting for 2.1. What the fuck? Huh. This definitely does actually seem to be better, even with the loss in crit damage, but I'm guessing we're probably... Yeah, Blast is only a 60% proc chance, versus on the other setup I was using it was 80%. I just don't know where I would fit the base damage in. Like, I guess I could drop Hammer Shot, but then I'd go below 100% status, which I don't really want to do. But yeah, I believe Sharp Shot's a multiplier after mods, like Roar is, kind of. I guess it's not universal faction damage. Eclipse would be a better comparison. Yeah, like here, I'm struggling a lot more up front because I don't have any base damage. But once I start proccing the base damage, you know, getting things rolling, then we're much better off. The damage is actually comparable, all things considered. You need Vile Acceleration on that? Okay. This is going to be considered a dog shit take, and you're all allowed to disagree with this. I like Daikyu having a 1-second draw time. If I am going to hit an enemy for that much damage, I feel really powerful when it takes a while for it to wind up like that. I actually like that.
Hell yeah, TBH.
Do you need Point Strike? You know, my perspective on that is this. More crit chance gives me a better chance of upping my crit tier, which is a massive boost to my damage. So, is it necessary? Debatably, probably not. But considering the high base crit, I want to push myself. Like, I was hitting double red crits there. If I was to fall down to even... I was hitting triple red crits. If I even fell to double red crits, I'd still lose a lot of damage from that. That sounded cool. Yeah, in regards to Braum, I think that's totally fair. Vibes are more important than numbers. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Why do you think that my Excalibur is using Daikyu? I mean, I have it with Siam because of the, like, synergy there, but I just have, like, my... Okay. This is another thing you're all allowed to make fun of me for. I've talked about this before, but whenever I make a loadout in Warframe, the synergy is, like, the last thing on my mind. My loadouts are entirely vibes-based. I just put things together that feel cool together, right? No other reason for certain things. Like, it's all theming, right? It's all theming. I want things to feel cool and, like, tie together with some theme. That's all I really care about. Because I like the Bratton. I respect that. Are entirely vibe-based. Yeah, like, yeah, the mag loadout is a good example. My mag loadout is all Railjack weapons because she's colored like my Railjack. There's no reason for her using all of this stuff except for that. That's the reason. Okay, we've been in the Simulacrum for, yeah, 40 minutes. I should probably actually do something. Let me try and catch up a little bit. Use changes. Yeah, that's fair. I know that, like, you think mag and evade helmets would be good? I could definitely see that working out, yeah. Evade is a very good helmet in general. Can't afford loadout slots? That's grim. Like, I know loadout slots aren't a mechanic everyone engages with, But I do. I want more. Are you in game yet, Nitro? No, you are not.
Right, coming, 1 sec.
This buffoon. I was going to do the sortie. Quedza Drake's not here, but, you know, I need to do it for the Nightwave, so... Oh, I have to pet my cat. Hold on. Where did the cat go? Oh, he's over here. I like gaze on fish. I used Tenant Cycron for a long time, but now that you've got good crit chance on the Compressa, I've been using it with her again.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe.
I put my cat and he runs to Nitro. Nitro's my horse, but, you know, I can understand the misconception. My father figure casted evade 17 years ago. He must have high duration or something. Damn. He's playing perma-invis. Okay, real talk, the reason that you haven't found your dad is because he keeps headshotting people. Do with that information what you will. That cat armor is animal abuse. I don't remember why it's even wearing it, to be honest. Blind motherfucker. Okay.
Hello.
Nitro is actually in game now. There's like 45 plat. Grim. Said we're just gonna do the sortie for the Nightwave challenge. I'd speedrun it immediately. God, dad's devious headshots. It's sabotage, mobile defense, and Vor's assassinate. Right before he gets his rework even.
3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleans something, he makes.
This is what, enemy elemental? No, physical. The next one is elemental. Okay. I think enhancements are like, what, 90% resistance to those damage types? I'd have to look. The specific number's not listed in game, but... Is insider trading even possible in Warframe? Unironically, yes. If a popular, if a popular YouTuber drops a video about something, it can cause the price of certain things to go crazy. Not necessarily a Warframe thing, but we actually did see that with, if people remember Mick Skillet in the Counter-Strike community, there was, like, allegations of him market manipulating by talking about skins in videos, and he'd, like, buy them up, and then sell them after he talked about them. Not Warframe related. And as far as I'm aware, we, you know, haven't had anyone like Mick Skillet in the Warframe community, but I feel like if you're, like, if someone talks about a particular augment mod or something, it can definitely make the price go up if the video is popular enough. What armor set's on your Ureli? It's Anasa Prime. It's from, what the fuck am I saying? It's from Ivara's Prime Access. Alright, it's Urelin time. I will never use Loyal Marilina. I say to get stuck on something immediately. I'm a real Ureli player, god damn it. I'm getting stuck on everything already. I'm a real Ureli player.
This retro Loyal Marilina this mission.
I'm a real Ureli player. Oh, I still have Magus Drive equipped. Oh shit, that's not good.
What?
I have Magus Drive equipped, which gives me increased K-Drive speed when I enter my operator.
That might be part of it.
Really, yeah, I'm Ureli-ing it right now.
Oh, yes, babe, you need to actually be in Ureli and kill people for me, because I have the Thrill Seeker challenge right now.
Huh?
I have Thrill Seeker as a fucking Nightwave right now, so I need progress.
Which one is that?
Kill enemies while on K-Drive or a bike or some shit.
Oh, my progress won't count towards yours.
Oh.
You're thinking of, like, Helldivers or Hunt. That's not how it works in Warframe.
What?
There's an arcane for that? Okay, Magus Drive is based. I don't want... You know what? Actually, fuck it. I have to show my chat the maximum speed K-Drive after this. Plus compressor bubbles. That particular interaction has actually been in weird and obscure stuff for, like, 2 years. Like, I do know about it. Killer fish from Orb Valis. Me whenever I see the Kriller. I'm being shot, but it doesn't matter. It mattered.
It might matter. Maybe it might matter.
Look, they have physical enhancement, but guess what's technically not physical or elemental? That's right, void damage, baby. I'm getting the fuck out of here. If only you could mod Marilena. I'm kind of surprised they've still never let us, but...
KJF mods are kind of shit enough that they
It is what it
really
is.
matter, admittedly.
Thank you for the 5 to Cool Girl Foe 369. Big fan of the Prime trailer being Soy Jack Battle seething and modeling it Chad Urelli Prime. Yeah, more or less. Like I said on my, the one time I posted on Twitter in, I think, literal months, the Urelli Prime lore has to have Sabuchi fucking in shambles. Alright, I am rolling out. It's kind of hard to do anything on Marilena, I'm not gonna lie, but that's besides the point.
Got it.
It's fucking hell, it's fine. I keep bleeding, but, you know, don't... Shit, my Marilena died. Don't worry about it. Marilena's fine.
Bleeding?
Nitro, just get to the fucking extract.
I'm to the extract. I'm coming to the extract. Unrelated to the blood thing. I swear.
I put Loyal Marilena on the instant I got Urelli. I've never had the true Urelli experience. I'm sorry, Twopence, you are a coward. Take that shit off right now. Until 3 months of membership? I'm sorry for you. That's 15 whole dollars you wasted.
Marilena plus the fucking Atomi cycle.
I don't think Marilena is a good enough summon for that to work.
Shit, 1 sec.
Hold on, I'm going to break up the squad for a second. I have to show you all something. Let me see if it's still my equipped K drive. Config. Okay, perfect. I saw the death screen. You all are talking shit about Magus drive. Let me show you what you're missing out on. Let me show you what you're missing out on. One of my greatest pleasures is maximum speed K drive. Hold on, I gotta get a lot of energy for this to work, too, because of, check this shit out. Look at how fucking fast you can go with all of the speed bonuses. We're fucking zooming. This absolutely dwarfs the speed of the Kaith and the Atomocycle, by the way. We are operating this at dangerously high speeds. See? That proves my point. So unmodded Gauss, I'm reasonably certain this is faster than Gauss out of the box as well. It's no Arcwing, you know, I won't deny that, but I think this is fun. Also, the bike is definitely not faster. Like, if I get on it, you can feel the difference. The bike is definitely not faster. It's probably faster than a stock K drive, but once you have all of these upgrades, nah, we're balling out. Use that to get energy back, because I have on the mod that does that. Oh, I broke my streak. With good drift boosting and boosting. I mean, I guess if you optimize it, maybe you can pull it off, but... Some fuck-ass stolen skateboard. How does this not have aura? You can't tell me that doing shit like this does not have aura. I'm sorry, I'm not down with that opinion. I have to dismount entirely to trigger Magus Drive refreshing, which is very cringe. Yeah, look at the fucking how fast I'm approaching Fortuna right now. This shit is fun as hell. Too bad it's also incredibly dangerous. Imagine drunk driving a K drive. Banger. Can't even use with my drifter. Grim. I definitely should probably take off Magus Drive now, but That's besides the point. Hold on. Where's... Okay, I think here. We can wrap up the sortie real quick, and then Nitro will go for a little bit, and I guess we'll find something to do without him. But the sortie shouldn't be too long, so... Mobile defense. Not enough school zones for that to be a concern. That's true.
Give me another invite.
Shit, hold on. I'm just gonna swap this out real quick. Lockdown. I'm gonna drunk transference Velamir. What the hell does that mean? You know, there are probably some people in this chat, and by some people I mean Robin Hood for sure, that would like be in the round table watching Velamir talk about something, and they'd like, after Velamir, you know, like says something that would like prompt a response, I feel like they would just reply, "Can you put your cigar out on me?" That's the vibe I get from Robin at the very least. Drunk driving the Jordis Golem. Oh, what the fuck? Thank you for the 10, Tom. Have you ever tried 200 strength Gauss Prime with Saren Subsume, Dispatch Overdrive, Inodem, and Amalgam Serration? It's nuts. I do have a video that was kind of like that, but not, it was pre-Incarnance. So I'd have to mess with it more, nowadays. But I appreciate, you know, the suggestion. I will have to mess with that more sometime. Though his name is Torn, fucking hell. Sorry, the resolution's low enough that it looks like an M. I'm sorry, Torn. You are. I did not mean to call you. I did not mean to mis-ID you as Tom. Fucked up vegan M's relationship. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. I need to put more form on my K drive. Okay, this is Enemy Elemental Enhancement Mobile Defense. I know this is Fish Friday, but we're briefly rebranding to Frost Friday because I don't want to deal with this. On Urelli, that is. The reason I don't have super high strength on Urelli is because I just don't feel like I need it. Like, her 1's damage vulnerability is affected by it, but I have on Molt Augmented to kind of offset that. But the main thing is I want high range so that I can pull enemies in with her 4, and so that her 1 will seek out enemies from as far away as possible. Like, if you're building around her 3 augment, you'll want strength, but her 3 for me is effectively a stun radius. It's okay. Thank you for forgiving me. The LGBT community has forgiven CoolKid369.
Say, I don't know, like 5 people in chat apparently.
Also, strength does not affect the speed at which Gauss runs. That's true, but if you're using Molt, it does affect the speed multiplier from Molt. So that's probably why they would have mentioned that. It is still irrelevant, just not for the 1 directly, if that makes sense. I like how I have enough casting speed that I finish the ability before the casting noise finishes.
Oh yeah.
Weird shit. Picked up a boar blueprint. Molt Gauss Daughter or Infested Mobility Bolt Stun. Damn, I'm going with Child Neglect. Not because of their builds, but just because I, you know, hate children. Minerva should have been an Ember.
Solid, but yet on fire. That is ironic.
Yeah, it's called multitasking. I don't know if you ever heard of it. Yeah, there's a bug in the game right now where if you have your screen shake disabled, all your recoil's gone, and it's going to require a code fix.
Wow.
So...
Free recoil hack. Fucking stabilizer chads are in shambles right now, I guess.
Yeah, they just released all the primed recoil reduction mods and then fucked this up. Gauss is turning radius scale with range. I could see that, I guess. I feel like, I don't know, for me, I'm actually fine with it being as bad as it is. I feel like it's like the fiction of Gauss is more intact when it's like that. Like, it feels more like you're running so fast that, you know, you're not very maneuverable. Gay Son and Unlimited Bacon but no games, or Thought Daughter and Unlimited Games but no bacon. I thought it was Unlimited Bacon but no games, or no bacon and no games.
And I'm just like, hell yeah.
What?
That's why I don't know. It didn't make sense. I was like, hell yeah.
How does the bug even happen code-wise? Dude, who fucking knows with this game?
Someone accidentally deleted the wrong 0.
Pretty much. Ugh, fucking hell. I'm tired. I'm sorry if I sound low energy at all. I did not sleep too much. I actually feel bad. I showed up to work half an hour late today because I slept through my alarm. Fortunately, my coworkers were understanding, but like I woke up to like 4 notifications on my phone, like missed alarm, and I'm like, oh no. I woke up because my brother knocked on my door because he was leaving for work, like confused that I was still home. I'm like, oh shit. Seems like more of an art than science. For this game, probably. Gay son and thought daughter, or no bacon and no games? Damn. That's the real tough question. My frame rate feels really bad right now. Can I pull up the... Oh, no, they're still in the one over 100. That's weird. Just equip Energy Nexus? That's true. Are you willing to work in IT? You know, in the modern day, probably not. My job also just does not fire people. Like, only one person in my job's entire history has been fired because they were that bad of an employee. Like, to put this into perspective, I used to have a coworker. We'll call him B. B was terrible at his job. Like, so for those who don't know, I work at an IT help desk. So people will call in and ask for help with things, and we'll help them over the phone. So one time, a guy called in with ransomware on his computer. Or an adware pop-up. I think it was an adware pop-up, not ransomware, now that I think about it. But it, like, I had a pop-up like, you know, your computer has a virus, call this number on the screen. This is, like, the most obvious scam imaginable, right? B told this customer to call the number and then hung up on him. And the other coworkers on shift overheard him say that and said, you call him back right now and tell him to shut his computer off. You have just doomed this person's PC because you're an idiot. And stuff like this was incredibly common. Like, something else to mention is B's parents, like, immigrated here from Mexico, so he was bilingual. So there was a time where a local Mexican restaurant called in, and he started speaking to the guy in Spanish. And the guy could speak Spanish, but he repeatedly told B, can we do this conversation in English? This is making me uncomfortable. And he wouldn't stop. And they still never fired him. Like, shit like that happened constantly. He would also constantly show up way late. Or he would, like, in the middle of his shift, he'd just leave for, like, an hour. Just completely leave. And we wouldn't get rid of him. The only reason that he's not with us anymore is he left to go work a different job. Which was something that we were all, like, really glad happened. Because literally nobody liked him. And I think almost every single person in the office individually asked my boss to fire him. And it still never happened. Like, I like my boss a lot, but he just will not get rid of people. Having screen
also,
shake.
as your mom would say, babe, peak gringo behavior.
True. Cool Kid could potentially answer to anyone's parents in chat. Peak CenturyLink behavior. Nah, I don't work for a big ISP. I've never talked about where I work, because it would dox me immediately if you knew where I worked. But the, I got Hey Kiddoed? Fucking where? Oh, there he is. How does he know I'm here? He's wearing a blindfold. What a fucking idiot. Anyways.
He can, I don't know, smell you or some shit.
It's so funny. Yeah, like... They were trying to fix that certain screen shake effects, namely Catabolist, would still shake your screen even if you had it off, and they just broke everything in the process.
I see you.
Got me absolutely flummoxed. Yeah, he was not a very good employee, let's put it that way. Well, he's been appearing more recently. I haven't noticed anything personally, but... And I kissed him on the lips? What the fuck? Freaky? Time to beat up Captain Vor right before his rework. Beautiful Uranus skybox, my beloved. Too bad this planet's really lame in real life. I was using the sus chair. Is that what people are calling it these days? Ish. Bro got another man to buy $500 in Google Play cards. I wouldn't even be fucking surprised.
Contracts are not to be taken lightly.
My internet went down 1 bar. Rip.
Impact on enemy forces.
Babe, then that's a cry for help. You're at the help desk.
True. So my coworker has made the joke that he would have his sister call in and say like, "Are you famous YouTuber Cool Kid 369?" And conceptually that joke is funny, but I had to explain to him, please don't do that, because if I actually thought that my job got doxxed, I'd have to leave and like straight up move cities. If I thought that someone could have potentially leaked where I work on the internet, I'd have to go somewhere else.
Yeah, they dox your town, like the entire town would know that, I don't know, someone works there.
Oh god, it's radiation hazard. Nitro friendship alert.
Let's go.
I also just realized, fucking Cool Vor 369 is now in my chat.
Okay.
How is there another one?
Cool. It's cool. It's like the fucking him taunting you like the fucking sergeant, but he's in chat.
Yeah, deadass. Have to go into hiding. I mean, honestly, more or less. Because, like, my concern is the amount of potential harassment my job and, like, joke calls and shit my job could receive if I stayed there would be astronomical. I feel like I'd have to leave.
Even if you left, that they would still get probably calls like, hey, yo, is Hayden here?
I mean, they could, but I feel like if I was to publicly state that I did not work there anymore, it'd probably be easier to,
I mean, you could also just say that regardless, and then, you know...
They could still... People that would be, like, out to harass me would probably still call and at the very least check. Look, it's not important. The important thing is I'd rather not have that information come out. For hopefully obvious reasons. Why did my Marilena die in the 5 seconds that we were in that cutscene? Fuck this guy, for real, bruh. Just bubble him. Whatever, go my bubbles. My #1 tech support go-to. We only service people in the local area, that's the thing. We wouldn't even help you with most of your problems.
Why are you just hitting blue?
Do you have more than, 7,616.4 hours in this game? On Steam, yes. In mission, probably not. Well, he's fucking dead.
I love the Firewalker augment. I can just melt people.
Radiation, yippee!
1,000 damage, you know, heat prog.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get
Radiation? Oh.
Hello, good sir. Please, I need a radiation proc. I have to do it at least once. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Oh, hey, I got it. I've also just viral proc'd myself, I think. Oh, what the fuck? My game hitched bad there. Yeah, welcome to real PvP, everyone.
Unironically, I love real PvP.
Non-sexual customer service. Why'd you have to clarify non-sexual in your ASMR video title?
It's ASMR. You gotta clarify that, apparently.
I mean, maybe if you're a fucking weirdo.
For the fucking search algorithm, you do.
There's a lockdown, but it's okay, because I'm already in the vents.
Come on, Smokey, hack the thing. Smokey's dead.
I'm not sure what, but I would mail
yes,
you
he's
something.
dead.
I mean, all of that stuff would go to our mail room, so it wouldn't even really matter.
Alright, Smokey. Get to work.
Gay streamer man brutally kills partner live on stream. Yeah, true.
I forgot I took Smokey's hat. I took away Smokey's SSD. Oh, no. Never mind. He got it back.
Rip Cool Vor 369. Yeah, we got him. Gay Bonzi Buddy's son or Thought Clippy daughter? Easily gay Bonzi Buddy's son.
target down. Assassination contract complete.
I'm not-
This unhingedness. My streams are not a normal place. I'll put it that way. Not a normal place. Can we play mommy ASMR right now? No.
No, Aiden, we cannot.
Aiden only wants ASMR about fucking Carmen. Because he's a degenerate.
I mean, yeah, he said mommy, so...
Cool corrupted Vor 369. Oh god. Daddy ASMR then. Don't make me get it. You know what? I'm not even going to threaten it. I'm just getting the image. No, that's the reaction hell. I need this. Yeah. I would say, don't make me get the image, but no. Anyways, how many Anasas do you have? I think only that one now. I traded a bunch of them to my friend Lucy. She's still relatively new. She just got to Angels of the Zariman the other day. I think she just completed Whispers and is moving on to Angels. But I gave her a bunch of my Anasa sculptures.
Ah, a cunning combination, operator.
Shut up, Ortis. I shouldn't be mean to him, I'm sorry. I can now claim my skin for the hammer that's about to get turbo nerfed.
Keep being you,
Not like it's undeserved, but, you know, it's still kind of funny. This Nora cred looks a little weird to me, but don't make me get it. The belt, actual daddy ASMR, damn. I'm sorry. Look, if I was like your actual dad, I'd be silent the whole time because he's gone. Sounded like Ortis moaned. Chat is particularly bad today. It happens. Titran's getting nerfed. More slams are getting nerfed, and slams are Titran's main gimmick. Slams are going to get their range nerfed to scale with height. Honestly, completely warranted if you ask me, but... If you need to go, I can find something else to do for, like, the next 20 minutes while you're gone.
Yeah, I'll need to just be right quick.
Wish they nerfed Influence instead. I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't heard anything about a nerf to Influence. Considering, I'm having a fucking stroke, I'm sorry. Considering how, like, big that sort of talk has been. You know, what should we do, everyone? Anyone has any thoughts on what activities we should do while we await the horse's return? I could just ramble about shit for an hour, but enable gift sharing? Okay, you know what, Robin? What is it you're trying to send me? I'll consider it if you elaborate on what you're trying to send me. Fish in the Plains? It is Fish Friday. That's a good point, actually. It is Fish Friday. What time is it on the plains right now? It's nighttime. Ooh. You know what? Actually, hell yeah. Let's go fishing. The top or bottom rant? Not again. Not again. Rambling and rambling while left clicking stuff? You know, pretty much, yes. Killer fish from Plains of Eidolon. We're gonna take my Marilina there, because I'm a real Ureli player. Got a Beehaw. Oh shit, that's a rock. My bad. Are you a Gupala gangster or a Nord user was banned for this post? Alright, I'm gonna do some crazy tricks. My space stopped working. I can't spin. It's fine. I don't have Oxalis equipped. This is actually gonna be kinda shit. Selling Marilina at a price? Damn. Mercury Mauger. Okay, let's get our bait going. Hey everyone, welcome to Femboy Fishing. Premier Gunner material. Calm down, Robin. Hey, calm down, woman. It's just a drawing. Let's catch some Gupala. What plains fish do you think is the most racist? I'm going with Norg. I'm going with Norg. With our Warframe posts. Gupala. My PC is getting very warm from this. Oh, what the fuck? You fuck off. I hate these motherfuckers. And their special, like, fucking shield bypassing slash damage. They got him. What the fuck? Another way? Wait, what? I thought they spawned in packs of 3. Where did he come from? Bro fucking came down from the top rope. I wasn't paying attention. Holy shit. He came with a metal chair. Are we safe? Okay, we're fine. A Sherrick. Got him. Why did you misgender femgirl fishing? You see, I am piloting the femgirl, but the femboys who you really are on the inside. But that's besides the point. Goopala. I actually caught him, the fuck? I wasn't even looking at him. What did you do to them? Wait, cool Victor 369. What the fuck is... Is that a live Molly reaction? Indeed it is. They stole my fish spawns, bro. They stole my fucking fish spawns. Where are they? This shit is so ass. Sex bot? You know, I miss the sex bots. I've talked about this before. For those of you who haven't been on my streams for that long, way back in the day, like a couple of years ago, my stream used to, like, this was a thing on YouTube in general, but sex bots would randomly show up and, like, advertise porn websites, and we'd, like, talk about how iconic they were, and we all had, like, this collective parasocial attachment to the sex bots, but we've banned them all. They don't show up anymore because they've all been banned. It's very sad. It was, like, 8 months ago. Oh, it was longer than that. The Destroyer of Sex arc happened a long time ago. What are your thoughts on the Valkyrie work and its drama? To be honest, I'm just not touching it until it actually comes out. I don't feel like there's any point in judging content that is not released yet. Can we do sex bot roleplay? You'll probably have the YouTube automatic filters honestly stop you. Honestly, Robin is just the sex bot roleplay already. She already is just like that. Look at all these Karkina. That Goopala, just get down, Mr. President. Fucking save the Karkina there. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. I am actually ass. I fucking glanced to that guy. Is that what I think it is? A medium-sized Karkina in the distance? Got you, bitch. Hitting level cap with this one. When I actually started watching. Damn. As in, like, the stream? Because that was my first ever stream. Getting rage baited by Fish. True. Cool Kid 369's chat. Well, the sex bots are. Goopala. Fish Friday, true advertising. Barrick. Imagine level cap fishing, endgame activity. Finally, a real use found for invincibilities. We can fucking hear in the chat. No, that's still banned. Prime fish with viral on it. Oh right, it's gonna blow up as soon as it hits the water. Shit. Well, we're starting to chat. You know, fair enough. Cool Sexbot 369. Oh hell no. You know what? This fishing spot fucking sucks ass. Fuck this. I need to find a new hotspot. I should have equipped Oxalis. I just don't want to deal with them. Wait, shit, hold on. I heard the Kavat meow. Oh my god, there they are. Oh, I saw it first this time. You rat fucking bastards. Take them down wholesale. Okay, I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe.
For every one we remove, it seems two more appear.
Wouldn't it be you cat bastard? You know, fair enough.
To our efforts. It's prime this one.
Okay, what's that in the distance? I have to remain alert. Those are bombs. There's another pack of cats! Oh, they're Nephils, actually. Those are the rarest kind. You'd know that if you were a real enjoyer of Warframe Geographic. You're trying to get themselves killed by the fucking sentience, I guess. Dumbass animal. Where's that fourth one? There he is. Got him. Okay. Wait! The map border is here? Am I... What? Am I tweaking? I thought it was further out. Why can't I...
To itself. The curative
Please, let me through! Let me through! Let me through! This is so fucked up. This is so fucked up. What the fuck? This is actually the most dark and twisted thing that's ever happened on my streams. You've got to be kidding me right now. You have to be squidding me. Border Patrol at it again? Yeah, I have been fleeced. What the fuck? Okay, well, I guess those cats are just taking a peaceful nap, and they'll wake up sometime, you know, in the next few hours. Not really my problem anymore. Fucked by Cetus Ice. This is the most dark, interesting that's happened here. I mean, I did astral project as a fish and die, and then my soul was torn asunder. That did really happen. Collapsed. Fucking dumbass fish. I think 41 is the maximum weight you can get on them. To throw them over the fence? True. There was a time I was fishing on the plains, like, way back in, like, 2018 or 19. And, I was fishing and Nitro had Elytron equipped as his Arcwing, so he just fired the slow-moving, like, a nuclear bomb ultimate, and I just watched as I was fishing as his nuclear bomb slowly entered the water and killed every single fish that I had spawned. That was fucked up. You know, I think we've caught enough plains fish. I say we go fish somewhere else. What the? Hello? Sorry, this rock is too steep, apparently. My bad. I'm just a true patriot for doing that. What the hell? Special license for nuke fishing? You play Monster Hunter? Not personally, no. I hope my stream quality isn't too ass. I haven't checked my settings in a while. I don't know if it's going to be, like, really low bitrate. Every Orican servofish. Don't they all spawn? Wait, no, the Trumazin is ponds, I think. But the other two are caves. You would play Araxia with one hand. People are out here gooning for the spider. That's also dark. You like to slip inside of Nesha? Are we femboy enjoyers here? I think it's fun personally. Or Marilena. Just getting fucking slid into the ground. The Guna Bomber for the Spider Lady? I've never heard that one before. Never heard the fucking Guna Bomber. That's some fucking crazy shit, bro. Holy fuck. I can't take it with y'all motherfuckers anymore. Freaks would. Yeah, more or less. Yeah, we can go to the Orb Ballast, even though it looks bad now, because they won't let me go back to the good version pre-New War. Look, it's so I don't get people thirsting for Warframes in general. I'm sorry, I think that shit's weird. Very dark out today. Actually not, hold on. I have to equip Oxalis. I can't fucking do this without it. Switch to my default loadout. We can put Zenarek back on. And I can grab... We'll just do, like, Dual Zoran, actually. I like Dual Zoran. But the important thing is I need Oxalis. It's becoming Night on the Valis? True. Considering how long this content's been out, we've gone through a few, I think like 10 plus Venusian years by now. Find any of the Warframes attractive? You know, probably. Then again, there are people out there who want to fuck the MOAs, and that's some next level Gooner shit. Okay, let's go poking around some ponds to fulfill Anti-Caesar's request.
Right, I'm back. Sorry I'm late.
Welcome back, we're fishing.
Good news and bad news. Well, mostly bad news and lesser bad news.
Damn.
Bad news, there was a spider in the bathroom. Good news, it's dead. Bad news, my PX4 is broken.
Damn. That is mostly bad news.
Worse news, one of the shots curved it was in the fucking bathtub, and the bathtub is rounded. So are the pellets that have like the fucking pepper gas in them that I use.
I feel like you can't be trusted with these things. The spider
Look,
makes you...
Only one of them. Oh, look, only one of them didn't fucking break up on impact with the tub, and you know, fucking like, you know, physics back into me. I was in the shower.
Or
Anyways,
conserve a
you know?
fish. That's true.
Also, you know, it could have been worse. I could have got the other gun.
I mean, yeah, but I think that we can both pretty clearly establish that was a would be a bad idea.
It was a tarantula, babe. You don't understand.
You know, nah, that still would have been a bad idea.
Was
Smooth
it a bad
Moa
idea? Was
originally
it justifiable? Was it a justifiable bad idea? Yes. It was a
Where-
tarantula the size of my hand.
From was
It
invade.
was just sitting there. It fell off the ceiling. I screamed like a bitch.
Grim.
Anyways, what
Where-
I missed, chat.
We're fishing. Recaster. Catch this little bastard. Make that very obvious. You know, fair enough. Okay, we have the twink. Love this fish. Oh shit, hold on, I'm bad. Sorry. Is there even really a hot spot here? I don't see a... Wait, I just realized. Does the Synethid spawn during this weather? Or the Tromazin? During cool weather. Okay, it's cool for 3 more minutes. It said pond hotspots, right? Yeah, pond hotspots. Well, where the fuck is he? Hold on. There are a few hotspots allegedly over here. Drop this in this area. They're convening around the crashed ship, I guess. I'm on the hunt for an original Oregon-era servofish. Welcome to Warframe Geographic Live. The twink! I got him. That's a recaster. I don't... There he is! There he is! We found him. We found him. This is like our episode of fucking River Monsters. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Chroma's in security. Oh, and he's magnificent. Would you look at that? We even got a magnificent tier. Have you met Warframe user Finn Job, please? Oh, hell no. Fishe, welcome, Rosie. What, do you need to troll me? I was given a side quest by a viewer that I had to catch one. Or to catch the original Orcan-era servofish. Hold on, I have to find, Magnificent Twink. I don't remember where all of the cave, ponds are. I don't think that constitutes as much of a pond. I know you can also find, you can occasionally find... There's a lot of actually, like, really neat stuff in these caves. But the main thing is toroids can spawn in them on occasion. Good evening, funny Catman. Welcome, Sci-Fi. I have to find the, There's one by Spaceport. Oh, this one? Actually, yeah, I think that... Because I think that this one up here might also... There's another one that's like a cluster. I just realized I didn't actually mark it. Whoops. We're on the hunt. No hotspot. Why is... What? Wait, is there a Saga in here? What the fuck? Okay, I don't know why they took me back down here. Oh, they're over here. What the fuck? Oh, they're Alpine monitors. That's the middle rarity, I believe, the uncommon tier. These guys are cool. All right, you're coming with me, bitch.
Just look at it. Magisterial.
Fake cretin.
Hardy. Formidable. Gorgeous. Juvenile.
It's in the north, I think, the Orican Road. I'm not sure if you're referring to the one on Deimos. I don't remember one in this region, at least. You do have the Coolant Towers at the edges of the map, though, which are neat. And then there's the one at Coolant Reservoir. Where are all my map labels? There we go. Their head lumps look like bread rolls. Okay, that's normal. There's an... Oh, you mean an underground one. Oh, okay. In my script for the Venus video, I thought about talking about all the stuff in the caves, but it just feels like it's too messy, I guess. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff in the caves, but I don't know if I'm going to cover it. I might, but there's like 17 of them. Where is the entrance? Oh, here it is. I think this is a pretty small one, if memory serves. We do have this thing. Oh, I wonder if this is one of the, like... Is there a Weeping Tower near here? I don't know what the cave stuff is. I think it offers a lot of, like, really cool insight into stuff, but... Is there a Weeping Tower here? There is! Huh. I wonder if that's, like, the, because this is the one that links up to, yeah, with Usara Crater. I wonder if... This is, like the roots that they use to, like, drink up the coolant that are deposited by the craters. It kind of looks like a cast of something, almost. So, like, you know when you, like, pour, like, molten aluminum into an anthill? That's the vibe I get. Grim. I might have to do a little bit of workshopping on that. Dude, this Venus video is already going to be so fucking long. Like, to put this into perspective, I have 2 sections of the Orbalis exploration left, those being Spaceport and the Enrichment Labs. And then I have the entire section for Railjack left. The video is already 19 pages. Oh, right, I'm in the North region. You know what, we'll do some poking around. Why not? Like, I wanted the video to be recorded last week, but it's gotten so much bigger that I don't think that's happening. That's not realistic. Still no hotspots in here. I just fell into the water like a dumbass. Marilena, lock in. Thank you. Welcome to the fucking... Dude, look at the cinematic mushroom cave. I love this cave. Thawgaws are blowing my eardrums out again. 25 pages. I mean, if you're tackling a topic like that, then, you know, fair enough. I think my longest ever script was the original Exalted Weapon video script, and it was like 60 pages. Cinematic Mushroom Cave, my beloved. I need to, like, make a map and start charting these down. Start writing down what all the caves are. This is Cinematic Mushroom Cave. Thawgon these nuts. Goddamn. Real and true. Just write the Bible, bro. I want to show you my Vetus. Oh, God. Oh, it's this cave. I don't know if there's any, or I guess if there's much in here for our task, but... Is making summons overpowered? I think it's in the ballpark of 40? I'd have to look. I think it was in the ballpark of like 40. The Mind Goblin to Warframe? Yeah, as in Mind Goblin these nuts. I'm sorry, I do see that one coming. Where are my icons? Fucking hell, please. Dual Zoran, my beloved. Oh, there's a hotspot in here. I use this cave for fishing up stovers all the time. Okay. So, Synethids are cave hotspots. Cave hotspots. There's not a temperature requirement for these guys, right? Fishing stovers? Yeah, I meant to say catching stovers, but... The lobster! We caught the lobster! This one's only adorned. Trash fish. We have to find a magnificent lobster. Look at that. Magnificent lobster. Magnificent lobster. Lonster. There's also a Cinethid here, but I think he's in the floor? Yeah. What about you? Are you a good lobster or a mid lobster? Shit. He's a good lobster. He's a good lobster. I will be talking about fish in the Venus video, actually. Because these descriptions, I think, are really interesting and kind of important. How many robot lobsters could you take? Like, in a fight? Or, like, eating them? Warframe Geographic 2, baby. I'm considering finishing Warframe Geographic 2, and then just releasing it with no forewarning. Like, not even telling my members that I'm making it, and just releasing it out of nowhere. Gotcha, you bastard. It's basic. Damn it. This is a low-quality Cinethid. Low-quality fish. Begin again. Please. Like, the script for it has actually been recorded for multiple years now. But I just felt like I couldn't make the video the way I wanted to make it. But now I think I honestly probably could. The problem is it's just going to be an assload of work for not a lot of reward. And I know that's shallow of me to say, but it's kind of the truth. Where are the Cinethids? I need them. I need more Cinethids. Fuck, I'm fishing off of this. Okay, give me a second. We're gonna get it eventually. Hold on, hold on. We're gonna... There. This is the optimal spot. I'm optimizing my fishing game. Plates. Like, the main thing for me is that I felt like from a video production perspective, I couldn't make it. Like, the video is written, it's recorded, and, like, the first few minutes of it are done. But... Thank you for the 5 Archangel. Warframe Geographic 2 Electric Boogaloo. Maybe here one day. Basic. Fuck! Give me a good quality Cinethid. What is that? What is this lobster doing? Come here, you bitch. Adorned. We're getting there, okay? We're getting there. He's mid. He's mid. He's not trash. He's only mid. Just like my YouTube channel. Okay, there's a Cinethid over here. Is he actually catchable? What the actual fuck is going on? Okay. Hot or not Cinethid. Yes! Yes! We got a high-quality Cinethid. We did it, everyone. We did it, everyone. We did it. Yeah, rare pull. High-quality Cinethid. Dude, these caves are really pretty, though, with all the mushrooms and, like, the, like, congealed coolant and whatnot. Fish Jenga will be happy, indeed. Oh, it's so bright out here. Uncanny and uncommon. Do shit in the first place. I mean, you know, I always find it interesting when people say stuff like that sci-fi. Like, I'm obviously, like, glad to hear that I was able to inspire some other creators, but, like, I think Suckmutt told me that, too, and I'm like, what the fuck? Suckmutt makes way better videos than me.
Nah.
Suckmutt's been working on his Kome thing for months, and it's still nowhere near done. I very much applaud the amount of effort he's putting into his stuff. Crazy shit. Yeah, look at this. Basic, adorned, and magnificent. Make different blink sounds? I'm actually not sure. I just use Amisha, so I've never really noticed. As Oric and Servofish. I think they said that specifically the Valis ones. I guess I could. Which one there? Is it 2 or 3? I think it's 3 Oric and Servofish on Deimos, right? Let me look. That means like 100 subs. Yeah, fucking Suckmutt makes some crazy shit. Let me look. Yeah, it's these guys, right? It's the, I don't remember what the names of the corrupted and uncorrupted versions are, though. It's these 3 on the top. I guess I can look. Mixostomata, Chondricord, and Duroid. Okay. Who's making the Kome video? Suckmut. Alright. To Deimos. For Fish Friday. I will catch myself the remaining ones. In his relic run, yeah. I don't talk to Suckmut super often, but he's a cool guy. Okay, so let me lock in. Okay. Aquapumo and okay, so not either of those. Mixosomata and cave hotspots during Vohm. Is it Vohm? It is Vohm outside, guys. Holy shit!
Holy shit!
It's Vohm outside today. And then Duroid is in cave hotspots during both. What was the other one? What was the third one? Why did I forget its name? It's not the Ostomy, it's the uncorrupted form of it, right? I'm gonna Vohm. Vohm, just a week away. Chondricord, right. What the fuck? Hold on, what spawns the Chondricord? Oh, used to attract Chondricord and Duroid in cave hots. Okay. I'm stupid. It's fine. Okay, I think it's like the cave Vor room tier 1. Oh yeah, that was my old Cenote room thing that doesn't work anymore. Okay. Alright. Cave Vitriospina, Amniophyce. Okay. Lock in, everyone. It's time. Instead of the Necrolisk. Yeah, that's fair. It was pretty cool with how that worked. With, like, the lead up from the quest. Have a good one. Alright, see ya, Sci-Fi. Thanks for stopping by. We need... What the fuck is that? Alright, thank you, Oxalis, for protecting me. Save me, Oxalis. Probably would be optimal to go to a spot with more hotspots, actually. Are there any, like, clustered ones down here? Not really any, actually. That's surprising. Huh. Well, that sucks. Is that a fucking cat? Ma! It's Vohm. It's only Vohm outside for another 16 minutes. Where are the fish? Where are the fish at? Cool kid wants boing boing. Where are the fucking fish? I need to fucking sell them off. This sucks. Where are my fucking fish? Are there any green velocipods? That's a good point, actually. Is Rosie still here? We have to find her a green velocipod. What is the most thick water? It's called exocrine, yeah. It's some, like, biological fluid that's out on the surface. What about, like, down here? Oh, wait, no, that's the Cerebrum Magna cave. Never mind. Why does my legend keep breaking? Where is everything? I am being jumped! I'm being jumped! I wonder how it tastes. I wouldn't recommend that. I'd say this is the big fishing spot I'm normally familiar with, but there was just nothing in there. You know what? Fuck it. Come on, game. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. There's got to be something in here for me, please. Nah, we're just fucked, actually. I'm reloading the instance. Fuck this. Yo, Robin, why do you say these things? You disappoint me, much like I imagine you disappoint your own father. We gotta reload the instance. These exact fish yesterday. Is that like the optimal? Is that the meta? Come on, let me spawn my fucking Arcwing. I actively work to disappoint my father. That is not an insult. I just, you know, actually, that's fair. Never mind. Where? Fuck off. The cave entrance. I'm losing the specifics. I'm getting lost in the sauce. Here it is. Okay. No cave spot, hotspot up here this time. Please give me something to work with down here. Okay, there's one. There's one fucking cave hotspot. Normally you can find several. Okay. We're getting somewhere with this. We're getting somewhere with this. I'm sorry. Fish genocide. It's done for the greater good. I don't know what else to say. Who the fuck is shooting me right now? You need to hit level cap? True. I think it will be detrimental. Yeah, I don't disagree. The Barbistio. Fuck off. Okay. Wait, there's a Conjure Cord. Okay, that's one down, right? I think that's one down. We needed a Conjure Cord. We have secured the Conjure Cord. The main thing is Mixostomata. Because once Vohm, you know, happens to, or once Vohm goes away, there was another Conjure Cord. It's only basic though, I guess. I didn't acknowledge what was the shit. They were both basic. Fuck. Why am I stuck? What the fuck was that? That was weird. Huh?
We got role reversal.
Hell yeah. There's another Barbistio. Give me... It doesn't mention whether or not the Duroid has any type of, like, day or night sort of requirements, so... Wait, there it is. I guess it doesn't. It's also basic. Dude, fuck my life. Can I please get a high-quality fish? Don't you fucking taunt me, little fucker. This is actually horrendous. This is actually horrendous. Wait, the Mixostomata! I have bigger fish to fry. Fuck you, Conjure Cord. It's adorned. Shit. Mid-fish. Mid-fish. Basic again. What the fuck? Juggernaut Eximus? Fuck you. I'm busy. This is important. I'm gonna refresh this as a just in case. Rage baited by a fish. Yeah, my mental game is weak right now. Fuck you! My mental game is weak right now. Conjure Cord. Son of a bitch! Why am I so bad at this? He's literally fucking, he's fainting me out. How? Oh, there's a thing there. He's just in the ground. Kill yourself. Actually, I don't think I can say that on YouTube. My bad. No, you can't either. Give me that Duroid. Give me that Duroid. Give me that Duroid.
Aren't those like the fucking like things you find
Adorned.
in the Animal Crossing? Or?
Fuck. He's only adorned. The fish are flying to escape. A second Barbistio has hit the Necrolisk. Low tier type comments. Truly. Another Duroid. I don't even know what I was aiming for there. Basic. God damn it, dude. Low tier COD. Nitro casually ignores. I'm sorry. I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
Am I thinking of something else? Like,
think...
they call Duroids. Those like fucking things you like shake like in Animal Crossing, like the fucking.
To be honest with you, I have no idea. I've never played Animal Crossing. And I also will say my chat massively overestimates my mental bandwidth. If I'm reading my chat and playing the game, if Nitro's speaking, I basically do not process it. Adorned. Fuck. This is so fucked up. Conjure Cord again. Come on, come on. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, you get back here. He's fucking burrowing.
Gyroids. That makes more sense. I'm confusing it with the one that is actually called the Duroid because that's the sound it makes. Okay, I get it now.
Adorned? Come on. Magnificent. Basic? Fuck. Fuck. It's all falling apart. I've gotten nothing but trash and mid-fish. Yeah, listen, my mental bandwidth is not great. I can only focus on 2 things at once. So if I'm reading my chat and playing the game, I basically can't hear Nitro, and vice versa. If I'm listening to him and playing the game, I basically cannot read my chat.
I used to be the chat reader. Then I started dating cool kids, so that changed.
Now you're an active participant in this fucking clusterfuck shit show broadcast.
We should get a text-to-speech or some shit.
That would go like horribly. You know what? Actually, well, chat, do you guys think it'd be funny if we did a text-to-speech for donations? You guys think that's a bad idea or a good idea? I'm erring on the side of bad idea. Yes!
Make it even funny by having it be like a fucking, like fucking self-made text-to-speech with, like, fucking, I don't know, like... we could have, like, a fucking Biff or some shit text-to-speech.
We got a magnificent mix of stomata. That's 1 down. That's 1 down.
Yeah.
Be annoying or say source. You guys set up filters and stuff on them. It's actually a pretty common thing on Twitch, but... I just know that my chat would use it to be fucking psychotic. Yes! Magnificent Duroid! Oh my god, we're getting there. We're getting there. Good financially, bad morally. I don't know what's...
cost to $10. That way we can actually fund.
That would be too high. I'd have to do like I think probably $5 for it to be worth it.
$5 makes sense, yeah. That way, if you're only racist, you'll be racist, but you'll be giving a cool guy money or some shit. I don't know.
That's not Nitro. I need you to stop thinking about things like that.
Okay, but they're gonna be racist. We can monetize it.
That's not. I think the goal is to just not have the racism show up. Period. It's not about monetizing the racism.
I'm saying this isn't like, look, if it's gonna be a thing, we might as well monetize.
You're a good joke through shitty TTS. I mean, I feel like if I read it out, it's probably not going to be that much more animated, but...
Which is, yeah, but the thing, like I said, the thing is, we make our own TTS with, like, fucking, our own voices, or, like, fucking, Biff's voice, or, like, Molly, and this is a dog. No, fucking...
I also struggle with, like, if someone donates, sometimes I don't see it. No, we're not using the fucking Nick AI voice for my TTS. I got another magnificent. Alright, the Contra is just given up on life. He's just not spawning as I talked so much shit and blew him up. Let me go to the other one so that there aren't any other fish spawning.
Can't use the Nick guy because he probably won't say the N word.
The AI Nick has absolutely no filters. We cannot use the AI Nick. Oh hey, a Contra Cord. Shit, I fucking missed. Adorned. Fuck my life.
Yeah.
Fuck my life. I need a good quality fish. Adorned? God damn it, he's mid. They're all mid. These are all girls. Go get more. What? Do you guys just see what my fishing spear did? What the fuck?
Yeah. I was trying to home in on that one dude.
I gotta clear out the gene pool. I'm here for fucking fish eugenics.
What the fucking concept does like a gene pool? It's like the gene pool needs a lifeguard or some shit. What?
The Duroid is fleeing. Fish, I want to see men. Crazy shit.
What? Jacob Dykeen's, your life is not sexy to be fucked. What?
I am not sure how to interpret that.
I don't.
Also, yeah, Salmonella reference. These are all girls. Go get more. I can't finish. I can't finish the bit, unfortunately, but that's besides the point. Adorned. Give me, please, my magnificent Contra Cord. That's all I need. My magnificent Contra Cord. Women fear me. Fish want me. I fuck the fish. Okay. Never lose hope, gamers. Never lose hope. Never lose hope. Never kill yourself. Back to Barbistio. Fuck you. Anyways. What's the Tenno gotta do? Fucking Mr. Scratchikins is pulling up. Deploy some fucking bubbles. Condracord. Is he magnificent or is he mid? He's shit. What is going on? Can I not get what's a Tenno gotta do to get a magnificent Condracord? You know what? At this point, I'm just fucking killing these guys. I don't even care anymore. Didn't you already get one? I don't think I have a Magnificent Conjure Cord. Yeah, I've only got Adorned and Basic. I've got a Magnificent Mix of Stomata and Duroid, but no Conjure Cord. Okay, that's some bullshit. What the fuck? Hello? Is it going through the gaps in his ribs? Basic. Fuck. This is so fucked up. Bomb. Oh, the fucking hotspot is gone now. Dude, I feel like I'm getting ripped off. I feel like I'm getting ripped off. $5 or no, it's the $6 shrimp special. My bad, I fucked the joke up. My execution date is scheduled.
$6 shrimp special.
Where? Okay. We got him. We got him. We're fine. We're fine. These bombs. I don't believe that these guys need to be oh wait, I just threw the wrong bait. I don't think I need them to be Vohm. It just says yeah, during Foss and Vohm. Barbistio. Just him playing Wordle. I'm pretty sure it's the crossword, but yeah. Another Duroid. Fuck, give me the Magnificent Conjure Cord. $5 footlong Friday. I have about 50 minutes in my local time before it's no longer Friday, so the Fish Friday would have to be over, technically. What if YouTube just turned off the iChat summary because this channel's chat was poisoning the algorithm for everyone? I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
Wait, did they turn that off?
No, I'm just saying, like, Grey Arkham was saying, like, what if they did?
Oh.
It's fucking nuts. Yeah. Where are my Conjure Cords? Real fishers go by vibes? Look, I'm trying to take this as, like, a science. Deimos Lent special. Oh my god, there's a Conjure Cord. I think that's a Conjure Cord. But he's... Look how deep he is in the fucking floor! That's not even fair. That's definitely... that guy's magnificent. 100% he's a magnificent Conjure Cord.
Bro, he's fucking crash deathing.
He's the magnificent one. That's him right there. That's my magnificent Conjure Cord. He's hiding in the fucking walls. He's literally in my walls. Okay, you know what? You know what? Fuck you. He's in the bunker. Fish is rage baiting. Dude, I'm getting rage baited by the fish. He's in the wall! He's in the wall. If you science for everything. I even said earlier that my loadouts are based on vibes. It's not everything. Lanes of Eidolon, Barry all over again. Dude, I'm getting fucked over by these things. And dude, the fucking hotspot's gone. The hotspot's gone. Are there any more down here, or are we just done? Is it just, has the well run dry?
You've caught every single fish in that hotspot. It's no longer hot.
This episode of River Monsters is not going very well, guys.
It turns out the only monster in them here rivers was me.
True. This episode of River Monsters sucks.
It's right there. I'm pointing at it. Thank you, Sentient Cat. Never grill yourself.
Where are my fishing hotspots? Please, bro. I need it. Fish addicts be like, just one more fish, please. Which river monster could you take in a fight? Probably none of them, honestly.
I only know the one, Mr. Like, fucking Sam River Monster.
Sam River Monster from River Monsters. Are there any other good fishing caves? I guess... Oh, wait, there's a hotspot in here. Hold on. Holy shit. We might... What was that noise?
Oh.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I don't want to deal with your ass. Oh my god, wait. Oh, that's a Barbistio. Never mind. Hold on. I don't care anymore. Conjure Cord? That just went right over his fucking head. Basic. Fuck! This is actually horrendous. I've been in this instance for 15 minutes. I am one... I'm guessing it's supposed to say trillion, but it's... I can't even... Curlillion? I'm struggling. That was Vom getting face blasted? Damn. Rest in piss. Oh yeah, I think I said it's the ally Necromech. Or no, that's a fucking... I thought there was an ally marker. No, dude, it's a fucking Deimos Juggernaut. I'm just blind as shit. Oh, shut up. Fuck off, son. I'm already depressed enough. I don't need you to make it even worse for me, okay? Having an emotional outburst right now. That was the wrong bait. Whoops. I'm having an emotional outburst right now because I can't get my magnificent Chondricoid. Duroid, damn. Yowie Necromech? Okay, what the fuck does Yowie Necromech mean? I like how my stream has been slowly bleeding viewership as I've been doing this.
You've got the fucking, Halo viewership right now.
Where is my magnificent Chondricord? Please. Rage bait, Foss bait. Where are the fish? Okay, I'll get off the hotspot. I'll pray to Allah. What does it take? What does it take, bro? Please. We need to recruit others to make up. I don't think that's gonna work. I mentioned it on my community tab. I made a bunch of promises that I would do certain things at 50k subs, and we're about to reach 40k. Once again, my monthly contribution to atoning for our deterioration of your mental health. Wishing you good RNG. Thank you, Cringe Incarnate. I appreciate it. You've wasted... What is that now? $40? Wait, Chondricord. Damn it! He's mid! He's fucking mid! I don't know how much longer I can take it, bros. This episode might leave with Jeremy Wade coming home empty-handed. Damn it! They're all mid! These are all mid! Go get more! This is so fucked up. This is so fucked up. Just scaring this droid off. Into insanity all over fish. I just need... Dude, it didn't take this long for any of the others. It took me like fucking maybe 5 minutes for the others. I've been here for almost 20. Where is my magnificent Chondricord? Please. Will be basic. This is so fucked. This is so fucked. I'm being discriminated against. Deimos is homophobic. The white whale of Warframe? Yeah, pretty much. I'll move fishing spots. Okay, what about that? What the fuck? When did you get here? Well, into the sausage grinder. I've put steel path fishing to get it? Fuck, maybe. I have to go to level cap. Can't fish because of a loke. True. Deimos more like he-they-mos. Deimos has a lot of gays, though. I mean, yeah, they're like underground in like the bunker. The fish we got along the way. This is probably taking up more of the stream than the actual, like, missions. Please, bro. Oh, it's the hotspot is gone. I am actually at my fucking limit. I am at my limit. Please. I need my magnificent Chondricord so I can finally go home. Gamos. Underground fish art market for a majestic. You know, at this rate, apparently I do. Chondricord. Wait, no. No. No, please. Hold still. Hold still. I'm begging you. God Damn it! Trash fish, trash fish. I didn't ask it all the magnificent. Am I really a true fisherman if they're not all magnificent? The answer is no. I will get my prize. I will be out here camping out like I'm fucking outside of GameStop waiting for a new release back in 2006. Fucking pitch a tent outside. Fish Mafia got them all? Maybe. This is Bayrat's doing. Fucking basic again! The Pokemon card scalper. I need more Condracords. The side effect is can't fish. Damn it. I blame Latrox for this. Also basic. All of these fish are garbage. I need my magnificent Condracord. Please, bro, please. I can't take it anymore. I'm about to krill someone. They're eating the Kubros, they're eating the Kavats. I need this. Fuck you. You're just dying. I don't even care. I will do whatever it takes. I will go to lengths that are some might consider unnatural for my magnificent Condracord. He's basic. They're all basic. They're all garbage. They're all garbage. That was magnificent. I'm pretty sure that was a Barbistio or a Vitriospina. I don't think it was a Condracord. Is the last straw, deadass. Please, save me, DE Steve. Save me. Send me the Condracord. I'm begging. I'm begging you. I've been in this mission for 22 minutes. Bomb. The voices are getting louder. You know, deadass. I've lost like fucking 20 viewers as I've been doing the fishing arc. Please. I threw the wrong bait again. Fuck. Cool Condracord 369 when you need them? Yeah, where's Cool Condracord 369? I prithee deliver us. There's another Duroid. You rat. You actual rat. No, you're not getting away. Bitch. I will not allow belligerent fish to escape my sight. That's a Vitriospina. Mid. With the power of the void. I don't think that her objective is to preserve the fish. He's invisible. This is so fucked up. This is so fucked up. Pull the fish and tether them? I guess I could try. Please. Please. Show up on the Mars video. Deadass. I need more Condracords. Is it just over? Are they just done? Are they just giving up? No more Contra... Wait a minute. Condracord. Basic! Galvanized crash out. This is horrendous. I feel like I'm the victim of a CIA torture method. You know what that means. Fish, that was magnificent Duroid. They're just rubbing it in. They're just rubbing it in. Look at how many of these things I've caught. You have to divide it by 2 because of my resource booster. But look at this shit. 12 basics and 7 adorns. Not one magnificent. And the fish hotspot is gone. It might be Conjure Covert. Oh, wait, hold on. We have the fish hotspot over here is back. I'm sorry, this has to be so fucking boring to watch. Die. Now? No, don't worry, it is. I'm on the edge right now. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? I'm on the edge of my aneurysm, I'm not gonna lie. Like how it's so dark in here that you could only see my, like, emissives. Another Duroid. If it's not a Conjure Cord, then I don't want it! I'm stuck sliding again. Into Mars eventually? Probably, yeah. Hey, I wonder if you can finish leveling up your Eden before I catch this. Conjure Cord, Conjure Cord. Please. Adorned! You fuck! Okay, come on, come on, come on. It's basic. It's fucking basic. Dude, I'm gonna fucking disconnect my life support. I'm seething. Please. Is Schadenfreude... You know, that doesn't surprise me, actually. Oh, wait, that's a Nexifera. Record. Basic. The pain never fucking ends. The pain never fucking ends. Please. Format and level it again. At this rate? Dude, fucking probably. I have to summon him. I have to do the summoning ritual. We have to lure him out with pizza. That's not a Conjure Cord. Oh, you motherfucker. Do they listen to Taylor Swift? Probably yes. Alright, the pizza. We have to lure him out with the pizza. I think this could work. That's a what, Barbistio? Yeah, fuck you. Low value fish. Unrecognized item in bagging area. Pizza. They will study the stream and void site class. Please. Please. Conjure Cord will refuse to be magnificent. Yeah, apparently. Watch, that's like a known bug. Low value fish. Dude, I swear to God, Conjure Cord will be the only word in my suicide note at this point. Come on, no, no, don't you get away from me. Shit, he's juking me, he's juking me. Finally! Oh my God, it happened. That took so fucking long. Look, everyone, gaze upon its beauty. The magnificent Conjure Cord. The magnificent Conjure Cord. It only took us 25 fucking minutes.
Jesus.
It's real. It's fucking real. Oh my God. We did it. We fucking did it. Fish. Perfect example of mental illness. I think all my streams are like that. Never grill yourself. We did it. We fucking did it. 28, yeah, almost 29 minutes. I did it before you finished leveling your Eden? Okay, I don't know what I win for that, but I've done it. Oh, right, I can't use the blink pads if I'm down here. Well, it's Marilenen time. Oh, this is gonna be fucked up. Pardon me, good sir. Eden would be a good fishing spear? Yeah, I agree. We did it. We did it. We did it, everyone. It's all over my monitor. I Conjure came just now. Fucking hell. All right, everyone. We did it. You know what I think we should do to celebrate? You know what I think we should do to celebrate? I think... So you all know, obviously, Ureli Prime is out, right? Now go catch some bitches. Nitro's right here.
Yeah.
Anyways. So Ureli Prime came out. There's someone who is known for having a Ureli that has a lot of investment. You guys probably see where I'm going with this.
Oh.
Remember to gift Forma bundles to Blueprint 27.
Oh.
10,000 Forma Ureli. 10,000 Forma Ureli. Remember to gift your Forma bundles to Blueprint 27.
Hey, you should do the secret message. You almost did it by accident.
We have to... No, I should not do that. I have to aid. I'm doing my part in aiding Blueprint to get his Ureli there. Millions must Forma.
This thing is just like, oh, blue, not Sab.
No, not Sab. Sab's not getting shit from me. Okay. Alright, this stream's been going on for just shy of 2.5 hours. I feel like I should end it before midnight, because that's when Fish Friday is officially over.
You guys are excited about a rare item drop and joking about the streamer's gambling habits.
Sentients are not
Fishing is gambling. This is true.
They adapt to my humor?
I don't dislike it, thankfully. Thank you for the 10 again, Torn. Here is prize for kidnapping that fish from a Toman-loving family. I will advocate for an exalted fishing spear in honor of the sanity lost in the caves of Deimos. I appreciate you've now wasted $20, Torn, which is fucked up. You know what? I feel like, considering people are being so generous, I have to open my own stream. This is going to be a little bit weird. Hold on. I have to open it as if I were a viewer. I might echo for a second. Okay, I think I killed it. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh wait, no, that's my wrong account. I have to be logged into the CoolKid369 account for this to be funny. Alright, everyone hedge your bets. We're going to gamble. Is everyone ready for me to gamble? We're going to gift a membership. Maybe 2, but at least 1. I hope you're lucky. Yeah, gift 1 membership. Let's see who gets it. Who's lucky in chat today? Let's go gambling. And the membership went to Kiwi. Congrats on your gifted CoolKid369 membership.
Let's go. I've
Rigged.
got it.
I have no idea who this person is, to be honest. Yeah, good job. You really worked hard for that membership. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do one more. We'll do one more membership gift. I'll give away 2 memberships. That was my email notifier. We'll do 2 membership giveaways, because I love gambling. And we have My Name is Lady Xena, I think that's what that says. Has won the other Cool Kid gifted membership. Congratulations. I just lose money on these, so I don't really know why I feel the need to do it. But, congrats on your membership. Yeah, if you work hard and donate to the Temple of Profit, you too can be a Cool Kid member. This is accurate. Congrats to the membership winners for having good RNG, I guess. I'm sorry that you couldn't have used it on something actually useful, like winning the lottery or some shit. We're not about that here, though. Okay.
You know what? Here, for good measure,
Uh-oh. Congrats to Commander Maldor for winning the Nitro's 1 gifted membership. We're now up to 3 gifted memberships this stream. I like donating to the Temple of Profit already. I respect that. We now have 3 gifted memberships. 3 more people can watch the 3 membership exclusive videos that I posted.
it's like the lottery was in every way. Oh, so that was the acronym for my fucking Splinter Cell Blacklist competitive team, Sonoma Attica.
Yeah, that's not a thing anymore because Ubisoft fucking executed it.
We had a fucking NIP. What's it?
No fucking way. Thank you for the gifted membership, Salios. The Stug has received the gift membership. Rigged. Rigged. The Stug has received the gifted membership.
It's like, we had a fucking ninjas in pajamas offsuit. They fucking
I
canned the
just
fucking
duality of man. Doe's autopsy says the Stug. Coolidge 369 says right after, not the Stug.
Stug.
Holy shit. Right, I keep getting email notifications that I spent money. Rigged. 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 Stuck had enervate. Woof. Thank you, dog. Very cool. Oh, it did. Damn, I'm guessing dog lost the membership. That's sad. Gifted 250 memberships. Real and true. Rest in peace, dog. I'm sorry. People, I don't think people are getting what you did, where you did the membership announcement post and then typed the gifted 250 memberships in it.
Oh.
I was about to say, bait it again.
I would, however, I spent that much money on a fucking replacement set of headphones today because my fucking Bluetooth chip in my phone is dead.
250 memberships is like fucking a crazy amount of money.
Let me see, how much is 250 memberships?
I just,
Oh god, I misread that. I thought that was 250 as the biggest option. No, 50 memberships is $250. That'd be $1,000 fucking dollars.
damn. Thank you for the 10 cringe incarnate. I said I was going to give you this if you got the fish. I very much appreciate it. I appreciate the chat's generosity this evening. We all are having a good time gambling and things of that ilk. You know, we've got about 20 minutes left. I think my best option from here is we can hang out in the Dorma Zone. We can visit Wally. And we can hang out for a bit. Never krill yourself, never stop gambling. True. Give a dog his member back. I can't pick specific users to win the memberships. Like, if I could, trust me, I'd abuse it. Cool, Wally369. Wally is here. I think he's here. Actually in disbelief. It's profitable. Another... Damn, Nitro's just giving out more memberships. Congrats to Angel96 for receiving the Nitro membership.
Oh, I tried, dog.
Sorry, dog. Nitro tried. It didn't work out. Magnificent fish you just caught and put them up on the walls. I could. Woof. Damn. I don't know if that's a sad woof or like a neutral woof. Well, we're visiting Wally. This will be our lurker moment for the stream. If you've just been hanging out in chat, haven't been saying much, can we get some hi Wallies in chat? Some hi Wallies just to greet him. I'd appreciate a few hi Wallies. They do it 114 times, you know, approximately. Everyone say hello to Wally. Do I have wave equipped? I do. Well, then I gotta wave at Wally. Sorry, my social ineptitude kicked in. I appreciate the attention. Yeah, see, Wally's here. Even Wally's a YouTube member. Absolute cinema emote. Is that Molly in the live reaction? Yes, it is. Does Wally support trans rights? I mean, I believe he does. I guess he's here. You could probably ask him, but I'm pretty sure Wally does. The fuck is Wally? This is concept art of a Vermink from one of the business lore fragments. Albrecht von Wallenstein is a real guy. Oh my god. Welcome to Cool Kid, a dog. Dog was just like, fine, I'll do it myself. Holy shit. Base? How did dog... Wait, dog, did you steal your owner's credit card? How does that work exactly? A dog is back. Dude, we are so back. We are so fucking back. You know, it makes me kind of sad. I wish that I could, like... Part of me wishes that I could just, like, give memberships to people more freely. Because, like, I don't know. It's fun to do, like, stuff that involves the members specifically. With, like, the custom emotes and shit. But it's sad that you have to pay for it. Coolidge369 sent a gift membership. Woogie, I think that's how you'd say that, has received it. Thank you, Coolidge, for the membership. Congrats to Woogie for winning it. I'm gonna have to fill up the fucking whiteboard on the next video, I think. Holy shit. You switch if you want to do that. Like,
if I didn't have to spend $250 on fucking headphones today, I would give like fucking 10 in chat. But I want to eat tomorrow.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Twitch and don't want to stream over there. I wish that we had a VIP system. That's something that I really wish. That YouTube had like a VIP system where I could like assign VIPs. Thank you for the
Archangel, Arson.
Arson,
whoa.
wait, Arsene, like the Persona character? But thank you for the gift membership, Archangel. I very much appreciate it. Once again, I appreciate the chat's generosity, especially with the fact that I'm going to be moving and stuff here in the next couple months. It's more helpful than you guys probably realize. Fringe Incarnate on the board, you know, fair enough. Because, yeah, that's not what your typical handle is, as far as I'm aware, but I'm not buying if not for buying a Gundam model kit, you know, I respect that. Look, I will say this as well, right? Like, there is no pressure to become a member or to donate or anything like that. I make content first and foremost because I think it's fun and because I enjoy, like, having an outlet for my passion. So, like, you don't have to feel any pressure to be a member or donate or anything like that, right? That's absolutely not the point. I'm very appreciative of those who are willing to. Obviously, it helps me out a lot, but at the same time, like, I don't want there to be, like, a pressure around it, so you don't have to feel, like you're, like, not contributing. Even just, like, watching these streams is still more than you probably realize. Boy kisser or girl sniffer? What the fuck kind of question is that? I mean, I think boy kisser naturally. Can I touch you? No. I appreciate that you at least felt you had the sense to ask.
Dog, no.
Oh, okay, this time, wait a second. That's not a tower. Dog crashed into, like, a school building or something.
Wait a minute. Also, the explosion isn't in between the plane and the building, so an unrelated building that's... Holy shit, the South School building.
That's fucking... A dog stopped the plane from hitting the building and it still exploded. It was an inside job.
The credit card came from the ruins of the building destroyed.
Yeah, probably. 9/11 at the hospital.
Because of any call for girl sniffer. God damn it, Robin.
The plane had infinite punch through. It's a false flag. Dude, Ultra was an inside job, bro. Ultra was an inside job. It's like when I was doing the restream, I was streaming, like, me playing through all of the quests again in preparation for Angels. And when I did the new war, like, in the opening cutscene, I just said, like, turn on the TV, any channel, they've hit the fucking Unum. No line of sight required. AoE goes through walls. I mean, most of them do, yeah, that's true. Is Airman 10-0's an inside job? Fucking hell, dude. Can we get the Chice Cream? No, I'm not... The chat gimmick, I feel like it has to stay in the past. I'm surprised Liam and Random haven't asked me to equip any of the wackier fashions. Normally, they're pretty on top of it whenever I do this stuff. They hit the fucking Udom. You asked? Oh shit, I didn't see it. I mean, I legally have to comply. I'm sorry, everyone who's not seen Sparkle Dog before, if you're new here. This is Sparkle Dog of Aruna. Peep the merch on the shoulders. Peep the merch. Hold on. Peep the merch. I can't get any closer. This fucking sucks. Hold on. I know what I have to do.
Wow.
We have to go to the Zeraman. Yeah. It's Funtime Foxy. Well, now that you've brought it up. You know, Liam, I typically expect you to just bring it up autonomously because I've gotten so used to it. Alright, actually, hold on, I can just hide Oxalis, can't I? Yeah, peep the merch. Peep the merch. That was the wrong slider. Peep the merch. We have Crack Kid 369 drawn by my friend Chris. And then if... You can't see it because I've got the Rant Sona fit on. Yeah, if I hold out a melee weapon... It's even across my... Look at this fucking thing! Peep the merch. Peep the merch. Cool Kid 369 merch store opening soon where you can buy your very own whatever this is.
I would unironically, like, buy shit from a merch store.
The Inner Might Orb is gonna make me fucking have an aneurysm, dude. I can't do it. How do you get that? It's my, So, for some explanation, this is my clan emblem, and then there are, the clan emblem shoulder pieces, and then you also have the clan sigil that comes from operations, like clan operations. Still waiting on a Chevenant video? There will not be a Chevenant video. I'm sorry. Like the Faded Cool-Made 369. We don't talk about that. Actually, it's Pride Month. We're going to talk about that in about a week. Pride Month is in a week. Just a week away. Gay will be legal for 1 month, and then you have to go back. You have to go back into the closet afterwards. Here you go, Liam. I hope you're the Chidio. Can we get a Crack Kid emote? I actually don't know if I have the original image anymore. It's been so long. Show the Alliance. We don't. The emblem for the Alliance won't update until the next cert update. We have to wait until fucking Isle Weaver for that to update. You know, we'll have to get back to you on that. Kevin, video when there's a $150 donation, don't set the bar there, because then someone will do it, and I don't want someone to give me $150 of their hard-earned money. Yo, my bowl empty from CoolDog369. Damn, why don't you go bother my brother, Cool Dog? Why until Isle Weaver? Whenever you submit a clan or alliance emblem, they don't get added to the game until the next cert update. Nuh-uh. Unreal. Thoughts on the concentrated arrow rework? Not sure what to think of the line of sight check. I like everything except the line of sight check. Where's my Marilena? What the fuck? Anyways.
Oh, babe, you should show off that fun fact that I just posted to you.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that was actually just made in this update. Yeah. I can just show that, sure. They made a thing recently. If you open the menu and you click on a specific stat, it'll show you all the mods that affect that stat, which is a nice feature if you're newer and don't know what works on it. I completely forgot they added this, to be honest. I think this was fairly recent, if memory serves. Maybe that'll have to go into weird and obscure.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember reading about it in the patch notes and just completely discarding it from my brain. Best of the login reward weapons. For me, it's either Zenith or Sigma Noctanus because they're cool. That's the only thing I'm basing my feelings on. What do you think of Spider Frame? I think Araxia looks neat, but we know so little about her, I don't really have much of an opinion. Like, this is gonna sound weird. I'm not particularly excited for Araxia. Like, I'm excited for her because she's a new Warframe. And, I really, love getting new stuff to mess around with, but I don't know what her kit's like at all. So I don't know. We'll just wait and see. I'm gonna lick your toes now. What the fuck? What's your thoughts on the Warframe categories? So I actually do have kind of a comment on that. I've been thinking about making a video for a while now called Randomness is Difficulty, where the subject would be how I don't really like how Warframe approaches making endgame content harder by making it less fair and, taking control away from the player. And something I thought of while I was kind of workshopping that idea, keep in mind, I will probably never make this video, because I've learned the hard way that if you, critique Warframe, you're just going to get a lot of really nasty people either defending the game or shitting on it worse. But if I do make it, right, I think that the Warframe categories actually have some potential to fix the problem a little bit. So, for those who don't know, this was originally on the Warframe website. Yeah, we did look at this a few months ago, and they recently added it to the game proper. You can click on a category, and you'll see, different Warframes. Now, I don't really like that you can't see a Warframes category when hovering over them. I wish that you could see it somewhere, maybe up by the Forma and Archon shard icons and stuff. So here's my thought process, right? I think one of the biggest issues with EDA and ETA, personally, is that sometimes there are, what do you mean keep Wally on screen? I'm close. What the? No, now I'm not looking at him again. What the fuck? Anyways, something that I think is kind of, difficult with EDA and ETA is that there are times where you will get a mission type that requires a certain kind of Warframe to do well, but you just don't have that kind of Warframe. If you get a crowd control Warframe and there's no bolstered belligerence, then mirror defense and defense are much easier, but if you don't get any frame that can do that kind of thing, then you're going to struggle a lot more. So I think that potentially, this is just kind of an idea I have, instead of doing 3 random Warframes, scrap that shit, you get 1 random Warframe from each category. Now, that might have to not be the case because it might be a little overpowered with the stealth category having 5 frames in it, 3 of which have exalted weapons. Might just only do these ones, right? But I think that there's a lot of potential to, like, make it so that you get one from each category so that you can specialize. Like, if there's a mission that really wants crowd control, you're guaranteed to get at least 1 crowd control frame. Or if there's a mission that requires, like, a high damage, like Legocyte Harvest, you're guaranteed to get at least 1 damage Warframe. I also think that, along with that, they should just increase the amount of weapon options you get from 3 to 5, just to make it more consistent. But I think if we did that, like, as a by-category kind of thing, that could be really cool. Now, I have a kind of adjacent idea. I don't know if this would be good or not, but I think there could be some interesting interplay if you made it so that if you were in a team, you could only have one teammate pick each category. So, like, if someone on my team picked, like, damage, I couldn't pick damage, but I don't think that's, like, necessary. My concern is just, like, if people roll really overpowered frames in a particular slot, squads could, like, steamroll really hard, and that, like, specializing more might make it more fun. But I don't think, like, ultimately, if you want to play that way, you can play that way without the game making you, right? So making that like a codified mechanic is probably not necessary. I just think that it would be a cool idea. My other idea for making EDA less bullshit is I think I've talked about this on stream before. I had the idea that every day you would accumulate 1 reroll token, and you could use that reroll token up until the weekly reset when they all go away on 1 category. So if you, like, didn't get any good primaries, each day you would get a token to reroll your primaries until you did get a good one, just to help kind of take the pressure off. Sun put Wally back on screen. Fuck you, Cool Mom 369. Dante's a free win for EDA/ETA. Yeah, some of them are just free wins. Dante is absolutely a free win. I think that there are some others, like Mesa is definitely up there. I think Baruch is also up there. Titania makes almost everything really easy. Language. Yeah, I'm speaking English. I don't know why you're asking me this. I gotta do my Warframe duel for the day. Shit, I do too, actually. Consequences of auto queue. Yeah, like, I feel like I think with, like, my idea was sort of like roll queue almost, I think could make the mechanic work better. Personally, like, here's the struggle I'm at with randomness as difficulty in Warframe. On the one hand, I don't like it. I think it removes a very important part of Warframe. Like, builds and crossing over your loadout, like your weapons and your companion and your Warframes, all of that stuff blending together into a cohesive loadout, that's a big part of Warframe that's gone when you play EDA and ETA, and I don't like that. But the problem that I kept encountering when thinking about it is, like, if we don't take those options away from people, the game can't be hard. That's just the truth of it. Like, we're too strong in Warframe that if there's no restrictions, you can't make the game difficult. So I feel like finding some way to make the randomness less random, I guess, and more fair is probably the optimal pursuit in terms of making that kind of content, right? Like, can we get the randomness out of the equation entirely? Probably not, unless we're going to lose, like, the goal of the game mode. But we could potentially make that randomness less unfair, because, like, I had 1 week, right, in ETA, where there was a defense mission and there was gear embargo, and I had no crowd control or, like, lockdown frames. I couldn't do it. I genuinely think if I didn't get Nitro to help me by playing his Frost, I think it genuinely would have been impossible. I don't think there was any way I could have done it. Purely by bad luck. I'm genuinely certain that mission was uncompletable. I couldn't do it. With the stuff I had been given, there was no way it would have happened. What did DE see that prompted them to give Ivar an LOS check? I'm guessing they did that because the range of that explosion is so unnaturally big. Like, most AoE weapons don't get past, like, 7 meters, 8 meters. That one can easily cross 20. So they probably were like, you know what, for balance reasons, we're, putting a damper on this. I don't think it was necessary, but I'm guessing that was probably the thought process. But I also will say that if I talk about this in a video, I also do think there are some modifiers that are just not fair. Gear embargo is bullshit. Bolstered belligerence is bullshit. Transference distortion is bullshit. There are some modifiers that are just so punishing in comparison to others that I think they deserve to be reworked. Like, here's sort of my early concepts for them. Bolstered belligerents, remove the overguard thing. I don't even know why it was in the game to begin with. Remove the overguard thing, and instead give enemies like 50% more health or something. Like, I think that would be much better. For gear embargo, make it so that every single gear item shares a cooldown. Like, if you use a gear item, you can't use any other gear item for like 3 minutes. I think that would be a lot more fair than no gear items, period. And then transference distortion. My idea for that is instead of no operator, whenever you enter your operator, either A, you're given a matching cooldown whenever you transfer back, or B, you're always given a stack of transference static. The ideas there are like either if you're in your operator like a lot, you're restricted when you go back into your Warframe, or with the transference distortion ID, which I honestly think is better, entering your operator inflicts you with a debuff basically no matter what, so you have to think about when you're using it a lot more. And then there are some others, like the reduced duration, reduced efficiency, and reduced energy maximum ones. Those are all ridiculous, if you ask me. I feel like if they were additive with mods, they'd be fine. If they were additive with mods, they would be fine. They're multiplicative after mods. That is some bullshit. Triple negative status duration is kind of neat. I think that one has potential, but can be really detrimental with other modifiers. Hey champ, it's dad. I had to put your dog down because mom was allergic. We got you a goldfish instead. We also had to put down, unfortunately. Damn, dad. Is Cool Dog still here? Is that why Cool Dog stopped typing? No. Oh no! Oh my god, my dad euthanized Cool Dog 369.
That's why he's no longer a member.
Wisp has created Peak again? Oh shit, I'm gonna have to look at it in a minute. Rest in peace, Cool Dog. We have 3 minutes till Fish Friday is over. Nope, I can't look at Wally. I can't look at Wally. I'm sorry. Not after what was said. What have I joined to? Sorry, you had to learn this way? This is so sad. Before we get a feedback-based Archimedia rework. Honestly, that's the unfortunate reality. Is probably... Cool Goldfish, didn't even get a channel? Yeah. But, like, I feel like Archimedia... has it, like, I like a lot of the changes ETA made. There are also some mission modifiers I think are ass. I also just want to clarify that real quick. Like the Hell Scrub one, where missions hitting the Hell Scrubber will make it, like, die faster. That's some bullshit. That should not be a modifier, in my opinion. Not with the amount it gives. I had that with Miasmite Swarm. If an enemy died near the Hell Scrubber, they would spawn multiple Miasmites, and immediately, they would destroy the Hell Scrubber. Cool Dead Dog 369, am I right? Damn, Dad, that's dark. We count as cool viewers 369? There's only 114 of you at the moment, so not 369, but... I dislike dogs. It's Lame Adult, my arch nemesis. God damn it, they're multiplying. They're showing up again. Who deleted Dog's comment? That's so fucked up. Dog deleted their own comment. If a moderator deletes it, I can see who deleted it. Are we cool? I mean, you are cool. You're just not 369, because there's, you know, only 114 of you. Hi, freaks. Cool, Victor. Holy hell. It's happening again, dude. It's happening again. Dog deleted them. I think Cool Dad probably got on Dog's account and deleted it because they're trying to euthanize him. Well, I guess a dog isn't my dog. Cool Dog 369 is my dog, apparently, and now he's dead. But, fucking a dog is just a dog. He has no, you know, affiliation with me. The 369 must unite. Oh god, Cool Dad is trying to fucking start the revolution again. Cool family all over again. Says the Cool Lich 369. No, Cool Dog just posted a coffin and a withered rose. I'm gonna cry, dude. I'm gonna fucking cry. Hold on. I need to play a sad song for Cool Dog. Right, this is the Captura scene. This is so sad. For the lore panel at TennoCon, I am too. I'm sorry, Wally. I have to play a sad song. Fish Friday is over. Yeah, I can't go for much longer. Can the 369 family roleplay their divorce? I have to find a sad song. Why not? Hold on, I have to think about this. I never got the sacrifice tones. This is so fucked up. I never replayed the quest to get the music. We can play Vashtov. This is like the angelic music of Cool Dog 369 going to heaven. Is my music volume all the way up? It is. It's about blue people being ontologically evil? True. Play Yara Jailira then. I mean, I guess that one is kind of sad, but like, I don't know.
Sometimes orders like
Do you think Molly would go to heaven? All dogs go to heaven. This is established lore. I'm sorry, Cool Dog, that my dad euthanized you. Dog, I will see you in Void. He was literally Dog Hitler. Yeah, look, he's posting. This is so sad. With just pure fuck you energy. I respect that. What if Molly's an atheist? I'm not sure. I guess I could ask her. This is our eulogy for Cool Dog 369. No, there is a hell in that movie. I guess that's true. I haven't seen All Dogs Go to Heaven in a long fucking time. Molly Q&A for 40k subs? Sure. I can't believe Cool Dad sent Cool Dog to do Veery. Separation between dog and state. Stream gonna end right now? It does need to end. Fish Friday is officially over. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go ahead and end the stream here. After the death of Cool Dog is too much for me to handle right now emotionally. I'm sorry, everyone. I can't keep going. I'll unplug the router. Thank you, Cool Mom. Very cool. I can't keep going without Cool Dog. I have to look out into space dramatically. This is so sad. I'm gonna miss Cool Dog. Killing ourselves for Cool Dog's assassination. It will take time to heal from the death of Cool Dog. At some PC panel in June. Yeah, it's the PC gaming show on June 8th. About the streamer's dog being put down. God, someone please send me the live chat summary right now. It's gotta be so fucking funny. Get his ass. Who's doing the eulogy? Well, alright. Next stream, I'll have to put together the funeral for Cool Dog 369. I'll have to put something together. Let me find Cool Dog. Yeah, hold on. Let me open Cool Dog's channel so I can get, like, the profile picture. Hold on. Go to channel. Cool Dog 369. You're gonna probably hear a Windows noise. That actually didn't play a Windows noise. That's surprising. Gotta save some resources for Cool Dog's tragic death. God damn it, I'm sorry. I accidentally hit backslash and so that I was trying to enter a directory. Alright. I wonder if I can find the YouTube profile picture ripper that tries to tell you the religion of the channel. What religion does it think Cool Dog is? Cool Dog is... Oh, damn. There's no religion listed here. Well, I think this image is actually copyrighted. Cool Dog is a copyrighted image. Okay. I've saved all this information about Cool Dog. Hyper-Islamic cube worship. Good thing to come back to. Game IDs to remember him by. Shall I help prepare the funeral? You know, I would appreciate it, Wisp. I would wholeheartedly appreciate it if you helped us prepare for the funeral of Cool Dog. Oh my god, I did that profile picture. Hey, can you end the stream to bring me toilet paper?
You need to check out Wisp's art before you end the stream. It is so peak.
Just shit my pants again and your mom is refusing to clean it up. You know what, Dad? You're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. You know what? Yeah, I should look at what Wisp posted. We should show it on stream even. Oh, hell yeah. If it's alright with Wisp. I mean, I imagine it is. They normally say it's fine. I think the world deserves to see the absolute peak that is everything Wisp has ever drawn ever. Look at this. We have Nitro eating his cornflakes with Monster. The fucking
Because I'm blind, it's like, they take battery acid.
the fucking Voska Kavat with the metal chair. Nitro is the autism creature, and I don't even know what's going on with me in this one. Hold on. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not sure what's happening to me in this one.
Like
This is peak. This is peak. The fucking Voska Kavat with the chair. God bless Banged Wisp. This shit always makes me laugh my ass off. It's so fucking funny. I just turned on the stream. What did I miss? Literally everything. But you got here just in time to see this wonderful piece of art. The cuck... Yeah, he's hitting you with the cuck chair. No fucking way. I don't believe in the United Nations. I know, cool mom. Steel chair melee. That would go hard as hell. God, this shit is so
born
peak.
in the UN.
AI could never, deadass. AI could never. Cool Dog just posting a tombstone periodically. This is so sad. We need to find a way to resurrect Cool Dog. We have to kill the Void Angel.
Insanity and despair.
Fish of Insanity and Despair, true. Well, you know what? I think Nitro changed his profile picture to the autism creature from this art. I think I should change mine to the fishing cool kid. We can match for a while.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get up the salt circle. Is Cool Mom a sovereign citizen? Probably. Before you kill the stream.
The fucking the bottom, like the bottom, like the left scrungless.
I could do that one too. We have options. Kill the Void Angel. We're making a deal with Wally again. We need to get 5 cool tokens from the cool drones. Yeah, and interact with the tower. Phoenix renewal, please.
I'm also honestly surprised at how fucking quickly you drew that, because like I just like, oh my god, this could be like a fucking cool idea sometime, and then by the end of the stream it's done in color and everything is like the battery acid.
The peak.
Should have kept up on your genes.
Last gasp. Huh? Oh, genetic stabilizers. Yeah, Cool Dog died because I fucking ran out of genetic stabilizers.
We need to get 5 cool tokens from the cool drones.
This is so sad. I'm gonna miss Cool Dog. Rest in peace, Red Arrow. I'm gonna miss Cool Dog. Yeah, the fucking just occasional tombstone. God, this shit slays me. Why is my chat funnier than I am? All right, you know what? I feel like you've been edging yourself this entire stream. I'm not comfortable with your behavior.
Me and Dude with the Devil had to trade Hunter Soul for Cool Dog 360.
God damn it. You know, I think Hunter would understand. I'm gonna have to ask Hunter, actually, if he's still alive. Cool Prison 369. Look, I think next stream we can hold Cool Dog's funeral. I'll have some things organized for the funeral and maybe we can have like a Ouija board seance with Cool Dog. That could be really fucking funny, actually. Just put like a PNG of a Ouija board on screen and try and communicate with Cool Dog 369. We can have my chat be the Ouija board where they all type in one letter of a word. Live Cool Dad prison cell reaction. All right, he asked me to send him the full-sized or full resolution image of that too. Yeah, next week is Funeral Friday. Get ready for Funeral Friday next week, everyone. Next week is Funeral Friday for Cool Dog. The in-lore justification for TTS. It's the Ouija board. Have service Sunday or service Saturday for his funeral. Fucking hell. This is so sad. Fish Friday has ended, and now we are at Service Saturday. Can't wait for the Coology for Cool Dog. God damn it. You know what? Here, we're gonna show Mag for 1 frame. Are you ready? We'll see if you can handle it for 1 frame. All right, it's gone.
Ready for action.
Funeral Friday just a week away. The fucking just occasional coffin. The Chulogy. I hope everyone prepares whoever wants to speak at Cool Dog's funeral, You can prepare your sentiments now. And you know, I'll hold on. Actually, I have a brilliant idea. Fucking where would I want people to post this? Because what I want people to do is, like, send me on Discord. Maybe I'll make a channel for it. What they want me to say about Cool Dog at his funeral. We'll read some chat eulogies. Funeral, we're planning a barbecue? Damn. Pack my pipes thrice as dense in his honor. I think that I should read some chat eulogies. You know, if you're in the Discord, let's do this in I feel like doing it in birthday would be weird. I don't have a dedicated... Maybe you could just DM me. We could make a general thread, but it'd be kind of hard to find. You know what? Here, we're gonna make a new channel for this. I'm gonna make a new channel under birthday. We're gonna call this, Cool Dog Eulogy. Alright, we're gonna make a new text channel. Cool Dog Eulogy. And I'm going to... People are just gonna start immediately flooding this with shit posting. I need to enable a slow mode of some kind, I feel like. Where are the properties for this? Eulogies for Cool Dog 369. Okay, there's a slow mode setting. I'm gonna set a slow mode of 1 minute. Tell people stay on topic. I saw him as a rival for Cool Kid's attention, and I'm happy he's dead. Damn. That's dark, Wally. Okay, if you're in the Discord, feel free to go to the new channel under community interaction called Cool Dog Eulogy. Straight gooning right now. Okay, shit's already getting bad. I'll read what's in this channel on stream next week for Funeral Friday. So yeah, post what you want to say for the funeral. In Cool Dog Eulogy. And I'll read it all out. I'll read it all out on stream next week for Funeral Friday. If I successfully finish my Wukong fanfic, you read it live on stream. Okay, what kind of fanfic is it? How the fuck do you expect me to write a eulogy for Dog Hitler? He wasn't that bad of a dog, I don't think. You know what? Be creative about it, Salios. Be creative about it. It's not showing up. Oh, I know how this works. I'm pretty sure if you're an existing member, you have to opt into the channel. Hold on. Let me look and see if I have to enable it as a default channel. Is it under onboarding? Yeah, default channels. Yeah, Cool Dog Eulogy is now added as a default channel. There, now you should be able to see it. Cool Dog Eulogy. At least he never did 9/11. That's true, that was the other dog. Give me a backstory with a kind of funny ending. If you want to send it to me, I can look it over and maybe read it on stream, yeah. Well, I think this is a good spot to end the end of the stream. Actually, you know what? We have 5 more minutes till we get 3 hours. Fuck it, we'll do 5 more minutes. He did the Holocaust, though. Was this established lore? Am I forgetting something? I should put back on Urelli. This is Fish Friday. Actually, never mind. It's no longer Fish Friday. Thank you, Jacob, for whatever that chat message means. I have Cool Dog's PC. In the end, he was an alright dog. This stuff is lukewarm as fuck. You guys really did not... You guys do not care. I'll have to write my own eulogy for Cool Dog. We'll reconvene next week. What's the Discord? It should be in the description of this stream. There should be a link to it in there. Implying I didn't break it at some point, I guess. Mine was actively hostile? Yeah, that's true. What if we see Cool Dog write his own eulogy? Like, Cool Dog 369 is in there, just fucking typing. That would go crazy. Sushi Saturday. The fish is over. Damn. It's surfing Saturday. I could see that, actually. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go for 3 more minutes. Hit the 3-hour mark. God damn it. As fucking immediately I just see, as soon as fucking this person joins, they just hit me with a Venom twerking gif. Maybe I should just ban you right away. Maybe that's for my own safety, I have to ban you. Bro's fucking emoting on Cool Dog. I'm just going to pull an excerpt from Minecomp. He wrote it. Where's the eulogy chat? You might have to opt into it under channels and roles. But it should be all the way down at the bottom of the community interaction category below the birthday chat. I've made it default, but you might have to opt into it. But I hope everyone, you know, has some nice things to say about Cool Dog for his funeral. Fucking hell. A Coology. I'll miss Cool Dog forever. Remember, kids, if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. What do you mean before you die? What
Isn't
the?
That's a fucking quote from something, isn't it?
I'm guessing as much. I love these streams. I don't know how. This shit's psychotic as fuck. I have no idea what's happening anymore, dude.
That might be why.
These streams are so like, if you watched my regular videos, you think I'm like a normal, well-composed person, and then you watch my streams, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Isn't that from the Super Mario Super Show? Is it?
It might be, actually. Shit.
I have no idea. I've never seen... Like, I've seen the Super Mario Super Show, but not that part of it. What the fuck? This is so fucked up. Cool Dog with an inside job. Look out, Cool Dad. I don't remember. It didn't cause 9/11, so there's that. This chat's already... Cool Mom 369 is also here. This is so sad. Dude, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. This stream has been heartbreaking. First, the 30-minute Condracord fishing session, and now Cool Dog's fucking death. We should hold a seance with Cool Dog on the next stream. I'll have to make sure that you guys can all show up. We'll do this next Friday, maybe like 9:30 p.m. CST. We'll call it a date. 9:30 p.m. Central Time. We'll start the stream maybe like half an hour in. Maybe like 10 p.m. will be the actual start of Cool Dog's funeral. I have to give people time to join, right? Make sure to be here at 10 p.m. next week. I should be free then. Yeah, 10 p.m. on next Friday for Funeral Friday, where we mourn the loss and hold a seance with Cool Dog 369. You're a gay furry from Iowa? That's quite the claim. You have a source to back that up.
Sources that we made the fuck out.
Deadass. Well, I'll make sure to read everyone's eulogies on stream next week. We've just hit the 3-hour mark. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all again, everyone who like gifted memberships and donated and all that stuff. I really appreciate it. It's more helpful than you guys probably realize. The Unum told me, yeah, deadass. I'm gonna miss you, Cool Dog. My cool dad executed him. No one cares about Cool Goldfish. That's besides the point. But Cool Dog is pretty sad. Thank you all for edging. Okay, I just need to go. Thank you all for watching. VOD playlist is in the description. The Discord's in the description if you want to write a eulogy for Cool Dog. More content, hopefully before too long. I want to have the Venus video out in the next couple weeks. I've left my crimes in the Discord. No, Cool Dad, no! This is so fucked up. I'm actually shaking and crying right now. The penis video? Yes, the penis video. I didn't edge, I busted. Unreal. Router, the McRib isn't back yet. Good ending. Dude, thank fucking God. Fuck the McRib. Not literally. You know what I mean. Some of you probably would fuck the McRib, though. And by some of you, I mean Robin. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Like I said, Discord's in the description. VOD plays is in the description. More content whenever I get off my lazy ass and make it. And I'll see you all next week for Cool Dog's funeral. See ya.